Hi, Internet.
Hey Sherry, I thought you were blue, but I'm gonna do it right now. I kind of took like most people's wrenches because there was some fuckery going on, but whatever.
No way. YouTube mod drama? Crazy.
I've taken everyone's wrenches several times.
I don't know if this says more about me or them, but most of my mods just don't interact with my channel anymore, so I didn't have to take anyone's wrench, they just left.
Are our boxes the same size? Yeah, they are, right?
Yeah?
Okay.
I mean, I am a male, so I have the other one, but I would assume, yeah.
Okay. Hey Lou, Mrs. T, Eve, Sherry, Renna, if you're still in here, and Nice Marie, if you're back. Why won't it let me
Ew,
pull up the chat?
Eli's here.
Eli,
And he has the biggest box.
do you want the? I wasn't sure if you'd want to come up or how soon we were before yours. If you want the link, do you want? Do you want? Tammie's not home for sure. I know that for like another 2 hours. So, but we're gonna be done before you start yours with Josh.
I don't even really know what's going on. My co-host said, "Do you want to do a show?" And I said, "Sure."
We're
Let me
gonna.
put on my face.
Well, it's perfect because we're gonna go in. I sent it to you in the text. Nice. Okay, I'll change the thumbnail later. Then I'll just put the other one on. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the next video we were on. Okay, what do you think so far of this media manager for the Wells, Tim Mullen? What do you think?
Almost everything he says and does just makes me believe more that this church is involved in some sort of trafficking and or kidnapping. It's all kind of the same world, but all of these videos are just making me even more suspicious that this is the guy who went around and scouted children to sell, basically.
Yeah, because we can't forget that he said puppies and butterflies and
No,
kitty
yeah, this
cats.
is how you would lure in a child. And I'm just a happy hometown church photographer who takes pictures of all the children around town.
You
Nothing
found that
fucking
church.
creepy about that.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of a churchy thing to try to friend someone like the Wells and like, oh, they're down on their luck and Jesus says I need to help them or whatever. But it seems pretty targeted to be like, hey, why don't I become friends with these guys?
Hold on. Hold on. Before we pull up a video, I know everyone's been dying for you guys to see the prophet, Tim Mullen. The Charlie Manson, Tim Mullen.
I feel like don't disrespect Charlie Manson like that, you know?
That's music for the bride. This dude's really fucking weird.
I got
Mar-
5 minutes notice for a show. Dang.
nice, Lou. This guy, okay. Bible. Probably shouldn't even be on this site. CD. Oh, he has CDs now. I heard he put an album out
Dang.
like a year or two ago.
You got banger fire bars, bruh.
Look at Children's Collection CD. What? He's singing children's music now too?
I already know not enough wicked clowns. I'm already not a fan. Needs more wicked clowns immediately.
Uh,
Yeah.
Eli.
Hello, hello. I did want to add to the point that you brought up the Cfowls, and he responded regarding the church. It does seem targeted. It seems exploitative. It seems like what organization would not see a family, regardless of the verdict, as something that they could exploit. So yeah, I'm going to second Cfowls' notion there.
I just found a channel I didn't even know existed.
Nice. Breaking news on Voices Behind the Wall. What channel am I on right now?
Hold on. What the fuck?
There's channels on YouTube. When did this happen?
I don't know. I thought it all just went to the
Is
same
this-
central location.
Jonah
Yeah.
in the belly. So 13 years ago. This is definitely him. OMG.
Oh, you found a new Tim Mullen page.
I did. And here's his music. Okay, we're going to get there.
Dang,
Joined
2008?
February 2008. Okay, what do we got? Did Kevin Ward Jr. appear then disappear behind Tony Stewart's car for a brief moment?
I mean, probably. That tends to happen in NASCAR.
Church
Dale's always up to some shit, you know?
14 years ago. Tree Lights, 2011, Kingsport, Tennessee.
Hell yeah.
What the hell? Pray for Japan in Heart Song? Oh, here he goes filming another church. Yeah, all right. Okay, hey, now prove to me now, Tim Mullen, that wasn't you being the videographer at the SDA, because here you are, a whole-ass old channel, and there's recording in a damn church. I ain't never seen this before. Over 5 years now, I haven't seen anyone else even show this shit. Are you kidding me? Sherry, you see this shit? Everyone tell your friends to get the fuck in here right now. What?
Damn, we just cracked the whole case on a random Monday evening.
Hallelujah. God is your oasis this morning.
And here we go again. This is the same videographer.
Have you enjoyed service here
Wait, so
last
has
night?
Tim Mullen's been saying he only did it the one time?
Most of
He's
us-
trying to claim he was never the videographer for the SDA.
Okay,
Even though
I
he's the known videographer for the fucking church.
then this is a bad
Lips,
look.
are you seeing this?
You cannot deny what's before your eyes.
9 o'clock this morning myself, we had one leave our assembly last night. Sister Dorothy Patterson was promoted to her,
We know that
Heavenly
picture.
home.
What the fuck is happening?
and I, like you, I'm still kind of in shock.
I gotta see, like, what's all in here. What the fuck is this? Happy birthday, Destiny?
Is he really this sloppy? I mean, the internet never
Yeah, I mean,
forgets.
yes.
People do.
What is this?
A memorial? No, it's just a birthday memoriam.
Happy birthday to whoever this clearly underage girl is.
Oh, hell.
Called, I'm giving
Let's
all
go,
my
Tim
love
Mullen.
to Jesus.
Slider!
I'm giving all my love
Oh, no. Jesus stuff? Okay.
to Jesus.
Okay, he's
Giving
Tim Mullen
my
is so caught.
So, why is Don so Jesus-y and godly?
Hiding in plain sight. Like, he's so caught. Like, if literally he's been lying this whole time, that he's only ever done it for the one church, this established it. If he's going to lie about one thing, think about everything he's lying about.
Yeah. What the fuck, Tim? Tim, don't you know how to delete shit, or did you forgot your password, didn't you? It's okay. That happens.
Also, this is either terrible audio or that guitar is out of tune as fuck. Could be either or with him. We'll never know.
to the great I am.
Oh, what? For Jen and her family? Oh, I've seen this. This is where you're following like a teenage girl around getting food at a gathering, right, Tim? Let's see. We'll see. What
That
this is
doesn't
getting.
sound familiar.
Jesus with a little girl on his lap. I mean, from
Yeah.
Tim Mullen, it's weird for me.
Yeah. There's nothing objectively wrong with that, but also, I don't have that picture on my Facebook.
When you
Sure.
think of Tim Mullen as a brand, then you bear that in mind. Then you got to look at everything through that lens.
Yeah, being a photographer and a videographer and stuff is just perfect for him to be continuously videoing and taking pictures of children.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is if it's not if he doesn't find a target in real life, he can just go home and develop all the film and look at all these pictures of this mom and her child and that mom and her child, and like she has
Yeah.
infinite reference points now.
Almost like he's watching families that have young girls and boys. Look at, come on. Come on, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Uncomfortable, discomforting. That's what it is. That's the feeling.
Hold on, Georgia. You're just a dumbass. Babe!
Oh,
Big
Mark
Daddy!
here? Fuck yeah.
Come here, you gotta see this!
Don't assume my identity.
Hey, Tara. Oh my god, not a husband that doesn't control his wife. She's allowed to talk to boys. You see this comment?
I'm hardly a boy, thank you very much. Don't fucking gender me. Hi, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
They say hi, Mark.
Hi, everybody. What the fuck?
You get that
It's
woman
okay,
under control.
Yeah, they said get your woman under control.
Oh, yeah, she's out of control. She's talking to people on the internet. You fucking
Holy
tart. Jesus.
Wait, we're allowed to talk to people on the internet now?
No, that we just
Opens up a
discovered
whole
that
new
today.
world.
Do you feel better now, Georgia?
Is that fun for you?
Jesus. Right? I
No,
wonder what camp that comes from.
If we were like on a secret app or something, it'd be different. We're kind of very public. All right.
Oh, Georgia with her 9 subscribers. Aw.
We all been there, Georgia. It's okay. Or
You feel better now? Well, then, good. And Sherry, I appreciate you, boo. We don't need to block them. That's how they want to behave. I mean, hey, let them engage.
I'm a big fan.
This is a new Tim Mullen page, Tara. He's following
That's
women around with
Jesus,
children
I
again.
think. That's Marilyn Manson. What are you doing here? What's happening? The poker game isn't until Thursday. Get out of here.
What is pray for Japan? I don't know. For a friend. Do I even want to know what this could be?
It looks like it's the same shit as his new YouTube channel. Just him
Right?
filming shit around town. Not
Oh, is he gonna add
looking for
commentary?
people.
Is he gonna
Oh.
tell us the history of that sidewalk?
It looks like a nice sidewalk to skateboard down. I'll give you that. It was pretty smooth. Doesn't look like there's a lot of rock.
Why is this for a friend? 17 years ago, just a cruise around a friend's old homestead. That's nice.
Just a video of 4 minutes of him driving around the neighborhood. Objectively, that's creepy. If I drove around your neighborhood for 4 minutes,
300 and a
what
half,
would you think?
3 and a half, 300 and a half. Now 75, 375, 3 and a
Hi,
half,
Tina.
75. It'll get 400, it'll get 400, 400. With 375, it'll get 4, 375, it'll get 400, ma'am. With 375, it'll get 4, 375.
So he's all over the place
400,
in
now
Tennessee.
quarter, it'll get quarter.
This is for a
400
friend
and
who moved
quarter.
away and had to
400,
auction his
it'll
local
get 5,
house.
it'll get 4 and a half.
Why is it always... He's never just filming for himself. It's always for someone else.
Well,
Is he
yeah,
looking at kids? Sorry.
it's his job to be a photographer, so he has clients that pay him to do this, obviously.
Right. He's so weird.
Do you not see the
Avoid-
quality? This is Hollywood quality.
This is 17 years ago. Holy shit.
A voyeur finds their perfect hobby.
There you go.
That's
He-
kind of what it feels like, right? You're just filming shit around town for no particular reason.
Well, I'm subscribing. Let's see. What? Oh God. What are we?
High school talent. Damn, we're going old school.
This is wild. 1978.
Some tells me he's not a part of this talent show and he just filmed it. Which really sucks. I don't like that.
More driving.
Live on videotape from Dobbins Bennett High School.
Oh, he's narrating too now.
He is narrating.
Wow.
Dude,
That
the
was inevitable.
production quality. This man's ahead of his time.
I
know
mean,
a
he's
thing or
been
two
doing the
about
same
production
shit.
quality.
He's been taking the same videos for
18
decades.
years? Yeah.
TV
lifespan?
presents the 1978 DVTV Talent Show with contestants Kitty Hertel, Tom Mahoney, Lisa Blair, James Ford, Freedom Rock Group, Kim Albright, Fanny Fawcett and the Drips, Amy Stone, David Patton, the Central Baptist Youth Singers, the Handsome Pickles, and Mark Ray, Karen Ruth Disco. We'll be back with these contestants.
This is wild. What the fuck is happening?
Is it sad that I can feel the more enthusiasm from his videos when he was younger and full of life? I know he's sad and just talking about canoe draggers and fucking why we don't speak French or whatever he was rambling on about.
Oh, what is this? You Are My Love, song between Christ and his bride.
At Marshall's, our
don't
buyers
think-
hustled.
Oh,
They
you
can
got
do
ads,
that.
Timmy.
Holy fuck, this is monetized?
Yeah.
24/7.
Damn. Modern warfare. Oh shit.
Are we gonna get copyrighted?
Oh, this is Tim. Tim Hobby is music for my friend at church. Wait. So even 18 years ago, Tim, you're still doing stuff in churches. Look at this. Tim Hobby is music for my friends at church. Most of the songs are in context of Jesus Christ and his bride, or you could say the divine love affair between Jesus Christ and the true believers.
Huh? I don't think you're supposed... Now, I'm not a
This is-
religious man. I could be wrong. I don't think you're supposed to bang Jesus. I think that's like blasphemy.
Yeah, the love affair aspect of having a relationship with Christ. That's interesting wording.
It sounds like Jesus is cheating on his wife with you, which is bad. And I don't think Jesus would do that.
You say your love is waiting for someone to unfold. I've come for you.
He's trying to be the Eagles in like the 80s.
Creepy.
Got it?
Together we are flowing.
Not Cfowls vibing. For a minute, we almost went Rhapsody, it sounded like, but...
He was getting there, right?
Love you are my ears.
It's creepy, man. It's my bias.
Damn.
It's my bias, but it makes the lyrics all the more creepy. But I don't know that that's a song he actually made. And I'm overthinking. I do that.
I've always thought Christian music is a little weird. It just seems very...
I had a phase.
Yeah, like love song to God instead of I appreciate God. It's like I'm fully in love with you. Like, I don't know about that.
I had a Christian music phase in middle school, and I went to my first Christian church. Lasted like a year.
That's about how long that lasts.
Still not seen by the 14. He can't even, he's looking for the 14. Maybe. Okay, here comes a car. Now he's got to go back because he can't see he's not pointing. He's not, he can't see he steps back to the left. See that wheel spin there? Steps back to the left. And then
Well, he's trying to dodge the other sprint cars because
I can't.
that's what you do out there.
So I saw here he's got. Okay, so definitely recording in multiple different churches, and then where did I see? What is this again? Auction, video auction. Oh, we watched that. Okay,
That's the
here's
house
the Fun
auction.
Fest where he was recording Canvas with the Flags in 2021. This is from 2028. Look at another reason to be videoing and capturing children, you fucking weirdo. Oh, Kid Central. That's cool.
Oh,
Nice. It won't let me enlarge it. Oh, yeah. Hi, basketball.
that's fun.
Baseball.
This is what happens if you protest the war. Oh.
It's giving creeper, Tim. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, because you don't have no kids or a wife, you know. Never
Knowing that's
have.
in Tennessee in presumably the early 2000s, does that not feel a little bit like Civil Rights Simulator?
Oh, man. Where is the... We're on videos.
No, but this okay, devil's advocate here. Maybe he was commissioned to film some of this stuff, and he did actually get paid to do it because that's allegedly his job. But also, does this not just show a lifelong pattern behavior of just filming random shit around whatever town he's in?
Yes. Welcome. Good afternoon. What the fuck? Oh, wait, what's this say? Okay, alright. He's changed this. He's changed this site. Hold on. Oh, it's showing... Okay.
When you say he's changed the site, you mean like something real time?
Not like right now, but since the last time I've looked. Is it sharing? Okay, so now we've got a moon on here. It says Tim Mullen Music. Mrs. Moon in all your glory, tell us that which is on his hand, your smile making the sunlight shine. That wasn't there before. What the fuck is that about, Tim? That's weird, you fucking weirdo. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't like that. That's creepy on its own if Summer's middle name wasn't partially Moon.
Okay,
And-
so we all thought that.
That wasn't there before. Hey, Pink! Did you see I told that cafeteria lady? I think I might have made her mad. She covered Summer Wells on the fucking 15th. For some reason, I got notified. I went in there thinking I was blocked, and I said, get your ass back in the cafeteria. Then all of a sudden, she made some short, like, about her haters, and she put her, like, little 70s style fucking sunglasses on like she was cool. But,
Oh, yeah.
No. Bride song now playing random mode. I don't trust any of his sites, but the Chicken Hearted Preacher was a pretty good one.
Straight up conspiracy theorist brain here, but wouldn't it be creepy if there was a little hidden, like, like those websites that have the random portals to other secret shit, and it's just like a random spot you click on in the corner? Wouldn't it be creepy if there was just some random Tim Wells shit you click on the corner right here and it takes you to something else?
Well, now he's got CDs.
Nice. In the year of our Lord, 2026, where nobody has sold a CD in a fucking decade.
There's a true story of a man who had no
Don't you disrespect Johnny Cash like this.
With our Lord Jesus, he had hell inside. He liked
Yeah, I heard that.
Our Lord Jesus had hell inside?
I don't think that's how that works.
And he loved shooting just to kill. Together they'd go hunting. Old Bird would just grin. Called Preacher chicken-hearted. Bird loved his sin. Prophet would look deep.
All right, so the false prophet Tim definitely has his hands all over the fucking Don Wells. There's no denying it now. What the hell did we just stumble on?
So
And
is
where
it?
the hell-
Is this an old website that he just kind of left up, or is it still something he actively messes with?
Doesn't look like it's been touched in some time, but I
Yeah,
ain't
no,
never
it
seen it before today. And
Gives
why?
me antiquated MySpace vibes.
Chicken-hearted bird. Is it the diss song on Jesus?
Oh, together they'd go hunting.
Oh,
Old Bert would
insane.
just grin. Called Preacher chicken-hearted, Bert loved his sin. Prophet would look deeply at Bert's lizard eyes. There must have been something he saw deep inside. He's not gay, though.
What? Well, clearly.
One day, while hunting, Bert handmade himself a call. Sounded like the lost pleading of a baby fawn.
Okay.
I get more and more like just dropped into this rabbit hole with Tim Mullen as a brand. Like based on what I've read about him and everything I learn about him, I just repeated myself, but
Wait, what is this?
always generically uncomfortable whenever I read something about this fella.
Sounded like the lost pleading of a baby fawn. Bert, how can you be so cruel on your part? You'll shoot that fawn's mother with her loyal heart. Bert, you're just a chicken-hearted prophet. Closed his eyes. God, don't let him do it. That mother's love is genuine.
The
This
fuck
is
happening.
fucking coded.
That's also not even how hunting works, Tim. What the fuck is this?
Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay.
If you go to the domain, the face of that site,
Yeah.
with one of these old
Sketch.
school sites like that, if you highlight the entire page, that's not actually clicking on it. You just highlight it. It will reveal hidden links, anything that's in the background.
Oh yeah, it does do that.
Yeah. So just try to highlight from top to bottom. Keep it held down, just to see. Okay. No, there's one little blue at the bottom left. Doesn't look like a link. Looks like a pixel.
Yeah, he fucked up the coding.
Okay.
Is it hiding, like anywhere on the page, or?
It would naturally highlight itself and reveal, any hidden links, something like that. So apparently there's nothing embedded. Everything is at, what we're supposed to see. Unless it goes extra layered and you're supposed to click something to go to the next. But, old sites are dangerous.
Children's CD musical drama. Jonah in the Belly musical drama. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about him, except for him being like this social media mogul, like background grifter that hops on anybody that is starting to get attention. That's what I know him as.
Well, according to, we just saw his life story. He films things in churches, and he films things around town, and he writes fucking diss tracks about Jesus, I guess. I'm not sure what that was. It's just kind of what he does for apparently his whole life.
So full speculation moment, all right? So like nothing I say is factual, total hypothetical. If one were, does he have any legal troubles, breaking the law, like not fraud and stuff like that, but Any domestic?
I just know he's been in the loony bin before, like twice.
Okay.
Hey, Witchy Mama.
Hey, Witchy. Welcome, darling.
So he said that was kids. Hold on, the whale, Jonah and the whale in the belly comedy series. He said this is a kids CD.
47 minutes. Fuck.
It must be the whole album, I assume.
Not even on Spotify, bro? You gotta get the Spotify view. Subscribe to album sales. God damn it.
Running from the presence of God. Can you tell where he's running?
That's Tim, all right. Hi,
All this shit about the chicken-hearted preacher and running from God, and all that's him talking about himself.
Damn.
He's fucking terrified to actually face God because he knows what he's done.
Ooh, good point. Holy shit. This dude's fucking
Sometimes
weird.
when you do enough psychedelics, you accidentally find yourself looking at God. And it's a moment you're not ready for.
My hypothetical is there is no better breeding ground for a predator to hide in plain sight, if that is what one was, than a vulnerable and trusting community.
Mhm.
And to have access and given gratis to pretty much film everybody, including the kids.
Sorry, Catholics, but like, yeah, exactly. Look how many Catholic priests are just pretty openly fucking terrible people, but they kind of just hang out there because who's gonna suspect it?
Well, don't get me started on that fucking topic. With
I
they
know,
have
right?
legit islands where they just send them instead of having them meet civilized justice. They just flip
That's
them and
a
flip
myth
them.
Jeffrey Epstein offed himself.
Yeah. I was baptized Catholic. I went there as a kid. Never took to it very well, though. It was very boring.
Hey, Grubby Goat. I believe that Summer Sausage Sonny was shots fired to Hunter when pissed about not getting money from the scam from Dolly's Tennessee Fund to get
It's there for Hunter?
It's there for Hunter? Hunter.
Hilt's there for Hunter. Okay.
I'm confused. I kind of get what you're saying. Like Hunter, like that was hanging out there, right? Hi, Marie. Hi, Sally. Well, we are on part 4. We did meeting Robin the bread lady. We Googled what the bread lady would mean in trafficking world.
You guys say things, and then I'm a juggalo, and then it makes my brain go to weird places. Every time we talk about the bread lady, the poet Violent J once said, I don't have any candy, but how about instead a nice, fresh, hot, homemade loaf of yeast infection bread? And that's all I can ever think about when you say the bread lady.
Oh, and the bread lady too. Hey, Krista. So what? Okay. YouTube and Chris McDonough. Oh, he gives me a jab in this one. Hell yeah. Oh. I'm so sorry, you guys. Are you fucking kidding me, Tim?
Conspiracy confirmed the moon landing was fake.
You went from, well, yeah. This is the longest video he's done yet. And of course, you're gonna hit at YouTubers and Chris McDonough and a retired freaking detective. But okay, meeting Candace Bly at Prayer Vigil, Tim Mullen. You mean when you told everyone because this in the background because you didn't want your name and face shown, but like you were pictured and it went around really fast. Yeah, and then boom, we have videos from you and stuff like that. Weird, right?
Isn't that the video that we covered that we speculate that it was something performative, maybe even prepared, rehearsed, scripted? Like he runs into Candace and the sign and he plays it off like it was a total chance?
I'm sure he was around Candace taking pictures of. Now, okay, wait.
Yeah,
that could be in case he gets figured out for being the videographer at the church. And he's like, I might have been around him, might have filmed Candace and the kids, but that takes Dawn out of it. So it makes me think he was watching Candace and the kids without Dawn around.
Yeah, I don't really believe his story about was it the first time he saw them was at that parade, and then he was like so touched by Candace having the sign of missing Summer, and it like fucking God spoke to him and he knew he had to be there for that mother or what. I don't buy that shit.
Yeah, the sign he helped have make and the shirt he helped make, him and the bread lady. Yeah.
Gross.
A narrative spinner. See, that shows you the PR brain of a manipulator. They are aware of optics, and that is a great story, if it were true, to sell.
Right.
Everything seems to be...
Especially if you're trying to be... He obviously wants to be a media personality. Like, clearly that's what he's trying to do. What better story than for you to take this broken, sad, tragedy-stricken family in under your wing and fucking make it all better. And like, he was absolutely trying to milk this for everything it was worth. Just turns out everyone involved is kind of a shitty person, so it didn't work out.
Yeah, attaching his name and then becoming the umbrella so he can reach the entirety of whatever this network is, maintain control and whatever monetization, and siphon it, curate it.
And my theory is also be able to find some new targets for whatever organization he's... I'm almost positive he's a scouter. He's out there finding people.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I think that.
Gotta
He
update
loves
your
his
logo
name.
again.
He really loves his name, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I like this place.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who would ever, I don't know, sit in front of a background of their own name. That would be weird.
Our 50th anniversary.
Now, watching this video and the next video, I believe, it's very telling how well he gets around. He's very tall and lanky.
I don't believe that man gets around.
I think he could run up that hill pretty well. I don't know. He's always taking pictures of just his fucking boots.
He clearly hikes a lot. That's his entire content.
Area. We were seeing on the other side on a different one of these.
Cool. Let's just
looking at
dox
Bays
people.
Mountain. That ridge in front of us, we were on the other side of that. We're now here. Okay, it's easier to talk. A lot of people.
Marie, are you talking about on Cfowls channel when we had Mary on? That was pretty interesting, was it?
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I never heard her say some of those things before, and we've had her on before. So
yeah, that was really cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So after that show, maybe a couple days after that show, I got Fred Hill's sister in touch with Dawn's stepsister Mary. So them two are talking now.
Oh, you did get them in touch? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm. That'll be interesting.
Up here today, I thought it would be emptier, but gorgeous day. So there's a whole lot more up here. It's packed actually, but it's so big, maybe we won't see a lot of people.
Wait, are you leaving me here on panel with boys?
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
God knows what'll happen on the
Mark, don't leave me. I'm scared.
He said he's scared.
I need an adult.
You know, we went from the news to the Fun Fest parade, meeting Candace and the banner.
Interesting. Locked and loaded.
Went to photographed
Right,
me
Tara?
making bread and met the other lady that was with Candace.
Hey, Ronnie.
And that turned out to be Robin. Touched on a few things there. One of the things we touched on was the next step.
Oh, Tara,
Yeah,
if you're
that-
still in here, go ahead.
Oh, that's a good question. Who's we? You keep saying we this, we that. Who the fuck is we? Tim Wells?
Tim Wells is crazy. Mr. Donald Tim Wells. You're in here? Okay, so the boys called me the other day and want to do a winter trip here instead because my oldest is starting a new job, has to be there like 3 months before requesting a couple weeks off to come here. And so then my youngest was like, well, can I just go to Alaska with Grandpa? So I was like, okay, we'll do that, and then we'll do a winter visit. So hopefully August, September, I'm not sure, but I want to get to British Columbia to go visit Dad for a couple days and visit you and do a live or two. But yeah, I'm going to keep you posted. It'll be at the end of summer though, around.
I've always had a overinflated sense of like romanticizing Alaska, just to say. Like
The boys love it.
I've done research and I read so many different articles that say like it's something that many people do. Don't go there. My own fascination is that it's really tough for something.
You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
You either accept the environment and like I grew up in basically Canada in Washington. It's like relatively close to Alaska climate. Like you either like the woods or you don't.
Yeah.
From my shattered memories from my childhood where I got to enjoy like the Poconos in Pennsylvania, I loved it. I wish I had more opportunity. We have a big park around here in Florida that I used to go to as well. Yeah, one day I'd love to definitely give Alaska a try. That 30
yeah,
days of
Alaska
night
sounds-
thing though scares me a little bit.
Hey,
That's when I
ATS
wanna be
News.
there.
Yeah, I read psychoanalysis about like the isolation and the effects of not having the sun on you for that extended amount of time. That's why they abolished like selling liquor during that time. So there's definitely crazy shit out there, but where isn't there?
Well,
Right.
I kind of live in the opposite of that, where there's so much light pollution in the fucking city. I never feel like it's actually dark.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, he lived with Mom and Dad. I think Mom passed away, Dad's still alive, or vice versa. I don't know. But yeah, he was living with Mom and Dad. We found a new YouTube channel that Tim Mullen has had, ATS, and it's creepy. It's like looking back at this, but like 18 years ago. Fucking weird.
Well, and it absolutely shatters his current narrative unless he has admitted it elsewhere otherwise without your knowing that he only ever started filming for that current church. He's just established himself as a liar. Now there's nothing he said that's credible any longer, as if he had any to start with.
Yeah, and he's doing the same shit, but it's a different church. It's not the SDA. It's some kind of different church. So it's weird.
What I had come across in this journey of Summer Wells. Somehow, and I do not remember how, might have just popped up on a Google search.
Sure.
And that was
Sure it did. You were just Googling summer one
the
day?
YouTubers
Yeah, this is where I get jabbed at.
and the various different quote shows. But the first one was somewhere in there was Chris. I can't remember now who was first, who I heard first. If I just heard one of the others, or if I heard Mr. McDonough. Because it was somewhere during this time frame of YouTubings, and then hearing I think Don say that people told him to just get quiet, not say anything, stay off YouTube, basically lock yourself in your
No.
room and be quiet.
You told him that.
And I remember thinking then.
Don, you told him that. No, hold on. You told him that, Tim Mullen. You canceled the team of attorneys, pro bono, by the way, 5-star attorneys. You said he didn't need them. You told him to stop going on YouTube. You told him to stop fucking talking. Yeah, even though law enforcement told me to keep them talking, you're telling them to stop talking. That's how I know you're not right in the situation. That's how I fucking know you are not right. Head agent Hannah TBI told me as long as I'm comfortable, keep the motherfuckers talking, and you kept trying to end that. That doesn't smell right. That is like oil and water right there. You don't work for the law.
If you're he keeps like poo-pooing all these YouTubers, then why the fuck did you run up to be the social media manager, Mr. I don't like YouTubers?
Yeah, and make Don a
hot kettle, bro.
Don Wells family official that you run the channel. You run the Summer Wells website. All that bullshit. You are so full of shit, Tim. Damn.
He told Don to not accept pro bono attorney help?
Yep, he made Don be a no-call, no-show to attorneys that drove like, I think, an hour or so. I don't know. They were like kind of out of the range, and he was like, they were calling me like he was no call, no show, because I'm the one who called and set it up. I had him pro bono, a team of attorneys that were going to help him with media management and all of these other things that just 3 years ago he was online begging for that exact same shit. Weird.
So I'm looking at this like in a couple different layers. This is either him acknowledging that the Wells family is a cash cow, or this is darker and without any foundation, that he has some privy knowledge that he is very immersed in protecting. But the whole manipulative controlling of everything is, yeah, you can't look at it any other way, is just suspicious. I think that's a fair analysis.
You know what else sucks about that is two things can be true at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he does have more to do with it, and I also think he does see it as a cash cow. It's just both things.
Or even worse, hypothetically, without foundation, all opinion, speculation, if he had something to do with it, to set it up to be a cash cow something.
Don didn't pay him. Somebody else is paying Tim Mullen. Tim Mullen is either in this to cover Tim Mullen's ass, or Tim Mullen's is the middleman to upper people, and he's covering their ass. But Tim Mullen's isn't in this. The Wells didn't give him no fucking money. Tim Mullen's getting his money in other fucking ways.
The Wells family, to my knowledge, right, they were never really well off by any means, right?
No. They did get a brand new car all of a sudden, though.
Yeah, after the fact.
No, before. Right before, like maybe a year before or something like that.
Okay. Any further information about that? Was this inheritance, interfamily?
Well, it's the exact same kind of car that everyone in that church drives, but just a different color and newer.
Oh, they do that too. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help a poor family out so they can get back and forth to church.
Oh, for sure. Candace told me, Ruby, that Tim Mullen was at the house and he lied to her and tricked her and cloned their computer and their phones. All their electronics, cloned them. And we already know that Tim doesn't turn things over to the law. Remember that? I mean, just take that up with Benny. That's what pissed Benny off, and Benny finally went public with it. Like, this dude's not doing shit the right way. Like, maybe people were giving him credit for at one time. I never liked him. I got vibes from the dude right the fuck away. I've never, like, unless it was someone trying to get me in their van, I never heard another grown man be like, puppies and rainbows and butterflies. That's how you get a kid in your truck. Like,
right?
What?
Wait, who described it like that?
Tim Mullen.
Tim Mullen, dude.
Oh, God.
Yeah, something about like, oh, you could just lure a child into the woods by saying puppies and butterflies and blah, blah, blah. It's like the weirdest
horsies.
Fucking Freudian slip I've ever heard.
Yeah, I got warned by the opinion. I was looking for that song. I really wanted Eli and Cfowls to hear it, but I didn't see it on there now. He must have knew that was the banger, and he like got a record on that or something. I don't know, because I didn't find it, but that's my favorite song. That is my favorite.
Tim Bad Boy Records will be calling here soon.
Tim Bad Boy Records.
They'd go insane not having some
Because that's
way
Diddy's record label.
to communicate.
Because they're
way
creepy.
in the back of my mind, was the thought of a website where they could just put whatever they wanted, put anything that came to mind, any picture, anything. Just
It's not them putting it, it's all Tim Mullen. Don Wells wanted you to delete that shit, and you wouldn't. Instead, you made a post about how it was fucked up of me to tell Don to want to delete something, but you literally posted, I used it for my trailer for this live. You fucking posted, what we need to know is who got her next, with a man holding a shadow little girl.
Okay, I was going to ask about that, actually. That trailer, that's something he posted? Who got her?
That is what he posted on the Find Summerwell site. He posted that.
What does that even mean? Like, how else is somebody supposed to interpret that? Why? Who got her next?
I'll tell you what, Don didn't fucking like it and wanted it deleted, and it was a no delete because Tim Mullen said so. So the Wells do not have control over their page.
Hasn't he done that a bunch, too?
Hasn't
he posted a bunch of shit, and it pisses Don off, which...
Yep.
To be fair, everything pisses Don off. But
yeah.
If you're supposed to be helping these people, why are you just like, nope, fuck you, I'm posting it anyway?
Is that gaslighting, some form of leverage?
Well, he thinks he's a fucking prophet.
Well, there's a whole other hear the Jesus bangers?
The Jesus bangers.
That'd make a great keychain, Cfowls.
Jesus banger?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I know we get it. I mean, Tim Mullen's, but it's Mullen. And it's no S. We always say Mullins, the Mullins, but there is no S. It's actually just Tim Mullen, if we want to actually get it right. But, like, at this point, we all know who we're talking about, right? You heard that before, the Painted Fire? Oh, I used to play that on my channel a few times, and it was a banger. I've karaoke'd with it and everything. It's a banger. It's a good song. You can't get warm by a Painted Fire. I mean, I never knew I needed to hear that before.
That depends on how many psychedelics you're on, Tim Wells.
Tim Wells is crazy. Go back to my content. I wonder if I could find it.
During such a horrible, traumatic thing. And, so somewhere in there, that idea first started trickling a little bit, but I do know I was working in the woods. We'd had a lot of trees cut down because the little bug that came and killed all the ash trees. And this area's been saturated, thousands. And I think we took down 10 in that one spot. So I'm cutting wood listening to the YouTubians. And
no, you're not.
Very, 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 very quickly.
You ever cut fucking wood? It's loud. It's not the time for a podcast.
He's dogging me right here.
Utilize to the YouTubians, and it was very, 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 very quickly apparent to me of how Don was being utilized.
You mean interrogated?
Allowed to speak.
Talking to someone that was told to keep him talking? You mean? Utilized? Yeah, Don wanted to be on YouTube.
He's showing his clear cards of the discomfort of not having the control he wants.
Well, yeah, he was never happy about... I mean, it took him years. It took him a good 3 years. And then he contacted me after that again. We talked for a few more months. Like, Don kept coming back. Tim had a hard time with the string between me and Tim. Or me and Don. Me and Tim. Fuck that. What are we doing?
But I guess I will discuss Chris McDonough's, because that was a key, two key interviews there that started out with such potential.
Yeah, you mean when you had Robin the bread lady there? Walking around listening to everything she was saying to Chris McDonough? You mean that interview that you thought was going to go so well? But then it took a turn when Candace decided to go to the house. You told Don, get the fuck out of there, let him go through the house, let him, this is whatever. And then, I mean, the TV in Don's bedroom, where we already know Candace doesn't hardly sleep down there, right? He sleeps down there with his 5-year-old daughter and not in his underwear, right? This is from their own mouths, right? He showers with Summer and his kids and everything, right?
Whoa.
Because Candace don't like... Oh, yes. Yes. This is all from their own mouths, by the way.
Okay, I can't quite articulate the level of discomfort.
Took the bathroom door off of the bathroom. Yeah,
okay,
no, like no doors
invasive.
allowed.
Okay, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna switch from phone to PC. I'll be right back.
Okay.
But they also influenced me.
Oh, and you told him to get gone because we know damn well that Don was laying down in that bed, and when Chris McDonough goes through, it's Girls Gone Wild on the TV. Like, it clearly wasn't Candace. She's at the lake doing an interview. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, the interview took a turn. Yeah, it went out of your control a little bit.
Family was up against. I knew mainline media.
Eccentric.
And it didn't take long listening to the YouTube people that, I mean, they were very inexperienced and were not aware of what their little bit of influence and power could do to human beings.
I was aware. Don't give a fuck.
But I also knew that the mainline media would make the YouTubers look like, you know.
I don't know. What? Tell me.
Well, let's just say the mainline.
Tim Mullen famously said to me that he wanted to keep it onto YouTube because YouTube was a smaller fire to put out than mainstream media.
Huh.
Summer Wells could have been way more mainstream. She could have been Nancy Guthrie. Mainstream.
I feel like she was at the time when this all popped off. This was, I mean,
kind of, but not really. It was only that the 2 Tennessee places allowed to report on it. It was weird. It was not like Brian Eaton did, Court TV did, but for the most part, it was kept to YouTube. Even Court TV and Brian Eaton, it was YouTube. So yeah,
if you're talking about that,
yeah, he kept it off. Like, I'm talking, the phones were ringing from tons of like high-profile media people, and Tim Mullen shut it all down. Under my short, no rush, check it later. I didn't know you were live. Oh, okay.
Well, because Tim obviously underestimated fucking YouTubers, the news has moved on. The news has other shit to talk about now. We're still here.
I can't find the painted fire. I'll check that in 1 second, TPE, and get back to you.
Tim is like a shit villain with a shit monologue going on 24/7.
A little stick. And I saw what they were doing, and I thought, man, the main media would kill them.
See?
Absolutely kill Don and them.
See?
Because it is the entertainment industry. Okay, it really is. And that doesn't mean that all mainline news people are bad. It just means the system's built as an entertainment system based on advertising. And here comes the call.
Okay.
Fucking hate that.
So are Tim and Don no longer buddies? Share, just asking because I'm not sure. Once you respond, I have a second question, if that's okay. Of course that's okay. As far as I know, last I talked to Candace, they were. But now it has been several months, so I don't know. But I'm going to say that good luck getting Tim Mullen's hand out of Don's ass, you know? Good luck with that. I didn't know that. No wonder Summer didn't. Yeah, he's here fucking saying it. What do you think about that? Did you hear that, Eli? I'll rewind it.
Yeah, he was talking about, like, kill. What?
Yeah, kill the high-profile media. Let's just keep it to YouTube.
Really
so while you're dogging fucking YouTube, it was always your plan to keep it to YouTube to make it look like they're doing all they can, but let's not get to high-profile media because it's show business. Oh, the way he keeps saying show business through these videos too.
And if you think about in the context of when this was, like 5 or 6 years ago, however long this has been, it was even more so like the narrative around YouTubers was still like, oh, you get your information from YouTube, fucking idiot.
The Dr. Phil thing, he allowed them to go on Dr. Phil after Dr. Phil was canceled and no longer on TV. He's on YouTube. It went on YouTube, not TV. It's all YouTube.
What do you mean? Hollywood is the best at night. This shouldn't surprise
Hey,
anyone.
Jessgos.
I enjoy lurking around legit Hollywood at night. It's fucking great.
Second question was, if they aren't friends, what happened? I didn't know it was. Is it down? This is news right here today for me.
I don't know if that was implied. I think it was just a kind of a speculative question, like, what if there is a parting of the friendships?
Oh.
What does happen to the site in question? Which that
I mean, it sounds like if you want to talk about this as a business, which is creepy,
He'll
sounds
keep
like
it.
Tim Mullen owns everything. Yeah,
He'll keep it.
It's all his content. It's all his photography. It sounds like he owns it.
It's my opinion that, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to stay up. There is no getting rid of Tim Mullen. Because if they want to get rid of Tim Mullen's going to get them arrested. You know what I mean? Like, what? Tim Mullen knows everything now to hang everything over them. He's going to keep the shit. Just like the Dawn and Wells Family Official YouTube channel. It's not Dawn and Candace's, and it is monetized now. And Dawn and Candace both had told me at separate times. They don't run that shit. That is in the hands of Tim Mullen. He runs it. I don't get it.
Oh, we got a impersonator troll in here, by the way.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, the actions, not distractions. That is one of the people that's been harassing this dude that we've known for years, and is just trying to make him look like he's starting shit with people.
They're gone.
And that doesn't mean that all mainline news people are bad.
In the 60s,
It just means the system's built as an entertainment system based on advertising. And here comes a call. It's Candace. Well, that was interesting. It was not her. It was some kind of a hack computer, who knows what, using her number. But we're used to those sorts of things.
Oh,
I
Rebecca
think
put
I was
the link
talking
in chat
about
for the song, by the way.
What?
Rebecca put the link for the song in the chat. Did you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry if I broke up flow or anything.
No, you're fine.
In my 60s, it was fun back in the day. I mean, I'm sure Hollywood was fun when it was like Hollywood, but now it's like just homeless crackheads sucking each other off for drug money, and just like Hollywood is an actual shithole, and I love it there. It's so much fun. You never know what's gonna happen, dude. You might get stabbed. You might find some crack. You never know.
Yeah, just for perspective, Cfowls is talking about like living near the grounds, not like the oversaturated Hollywood in the
Hollywood, the neighborhood, like actual
yeah.
Hollywood is a fucking shithole, and I love it there. It's great.
Who said they put the link? Rebecca, I gotta mod you, I think, to make the link actually work. So here, I'm gonna make you blue. Can you drop the link again? I just went back and I can't see it. I think you can only drop links if you're a mod for me. Yeah, everyone's channel is in the description. Make sure you sub up. We're going to be, Eli and Josh are live tonight in a couple hours on Stuck in the Middle. I'll get that here in a minute in the chat and pin that. And then tomorrow night, we got my pops on to talk about a serial killer he did some time with over on Cfowls channel for the podcast that we do together.
That sounds exciting, actually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool.
We put it for tomorrow night so you can be there, Eli. You can better be there.
Yeah, we did that so we didn't interrupt Stuck, and now we still just have Eli up on panel right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these videos
I
just
still got time before prep.
I was thinking you might have to do homework.
Brilliant entertainment feasts. as I talk, but it's a little too crowded up here, so it's slowed me down. We were discussing Mr. McDonough. Public figure gets to be spoken about publicly.
As you do now, okay?
Politely. I have nothing against the man. He's probably a great guy. My personal opinion, though,
Hey, Lolo.
is this, and I think I said it the other day, and that is that people who have skill sets that were made for private conference rooms at police stations, that's kind of where those skill sets are made for. So there you can say your own thoughts, your own opinions, and it's okay, because that's what you have to do in a case. You got to discuss every angle, every little nudge, every little intuition, every, the experience of all your rodeos that you've been in. However, when you bring that skill set out into the public arena and start saying those things, it is brutal. Because to you, you're just giving an opinion, but your viewers are like sheep, and many of them are like wolves, and they hear what you just said, and it's like a...
I'm sorry, we're not allowed to be passionate about a missing child?
Right.
We're just all supposed to be chill about that?
Vietnam. What?
Oh.
And that's what happens. Your skill set...
What?
Yeah, YouTube trolling is a lot like Vietnam.
Oh.
Look that up.
Napalm in... Oh, God.
Okay, so what's crazy is I found another YouTube channel where I swear to God it's Tim Mullen. Doesn't show his face or anything, and he's blowing things up. And one is a stuffed animal bunny, okay? And so he texts me one day like, just so you know, you could write movies with that fucking wild imagination of yours or whatever. That bomb thing you showed was pretty funny. I was like, oh, you were watching, huh? Interesting. That sure stirred him up a little. That was weird. Hey, Oppo.
This man
With
just
Dotson.
compared the YouTube comment section to having napalm dropped on your village. It's a little extreme there, guy.
Vietnam. And that's what happens. Your skill set suddenly is absolutely out of place and wreaks havoc. Like any skill set will do when it's out of place, but especially when you take a behind-the-scenes, quiet conference room, case investigators, doesn't matter. I mean, they have 40, 50 years of experience. It's awesome in its right place. It wasn't made for public. It wasn't made for YouTube. Now, that doesn't mean you can't talk.
It says can't be reached, Rebecca. I tried to go on
In
it.
the situation. It's just you can't start dishing out rumor, imagination, instinct, intuitions. And that's what went. That's
How
what
the
went
fuck
crooked
do you
with
think
Mr.
that-
McDonough, and he did it. A spot.
What?
I understand they're trained and they go to school and there's a whole thing. What the fuck do you think investigators are doing? They're using their intuition and their instinct and coming up with ideas and talking.
Yeah, and Chris McDonough is a detective. He's retired, but he's a detective. He also runs the Center for Missing and Exploited Children organization.
But it did immediately.
Wait,
He was doing
Tim?
it on his interviews
Tim?
until he
Huh?
asked about
Tim?
No.
No, different. Somebody
Chris
else.
McDonough, the guy he's
Okay.
complaining about right now.
Copy
The
that.
YouTube reporter who used
Yeah.
his skill set for evil or whatever the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
the shed.
Oh.
And it's like he was offended because Candace wouldn't let him go to the shed. And I saw right then, I said, the man has stepped out of just an interviewer and he's in his investigator's skill set.
Cold
That's
Case
only for
Foundation,
an
too.
investigator that's actually on the case, not on a guest at someone's house. For him to get
It's
upset
a
and get to
open
see that
case.
shed would be like me going to visit someone and then immediately saying, I want to go upstairs and look in your closet. I want to see
Yeah,
what's
as
in your
long as
closet.
Tim says it's allowed to be.
rude.
Jeez.
I do that everywhere I go.
How's that
I don't know if
rude?
he meant that. I just think he
How's that? He is a retired detective. It's an open case on a child. What the fuck do you think he was going there for?
I
Not
enjoy
to
hanging out in
investigate?
closets. I want to check out your closet.
Yeah. We all wanted to see.
Yeah, I don't like this whole sentiment that, like, Tim, of all people, needs to give people their blessings to do whatever needs to be done for the case. That's insane.
Sure is controlling, ain't he? Sure is seeming a little salty about it all for some reason.
It's a dominant feature of his personality, which is sociopathic in nature.
Is Chris still an actual licensed investigator?
He's not retired.
Oh, okay.
No, he's retired.
Someone just said he's a licensed investigator who's involved with the cold case unit.
He is a retired detective.
Okay, so he what? I mean, I know.
But he still uses his skills and goes around in these missing kids cases, all kinds of cases, and interviews people.
Yeah, there's another dude, Angry Cops, who's a legit SVU detective and also a YouTuber at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, cool, another one?
Yeah, he is retired, but he still does hell of work, though.
Outs reminded me of what isn't Tim or Don the self-described upper, or Tim said that about himself, or Don said that about Tim, whatever.
Candace called somebody the uppers.
What the hell? Still can't crack that one.
That's Scientology. That's literally what I forget Scientology's term for it, but that's like the people above you.
Yeah.
Well.
She said, "I don't want to follow the script no more."
If I joined Scientology right now, Tom Cruise is some other thing above me. I don't know what that term is, but
like a level 6 clear or something.
Yeah. So it seems like the same thing where Tim is like somehow above you or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving more money to the church if you're talking about Scientology.
And the second he did that, he ignited the question mark. But this question mark is full of gasoline. And so now everybody listening, suspect. Who really cares?
Candace said, "Why do we even need a meteor manager?"
Have you not heard about the dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Who cares if Don was in that shed or not? It's his house. He has a perfect right not to talk to some stranger if he doesn't want to.
Okay, but just say that then. Yeah, he left. He didn't want to talk to Chris McDonough. Don't make it all fucking weird. And then you go and throw a tantrum about it too, Tim. Damn, pull out of Don's ass already. Stop doing this shit. Because you are telling yourself. What?
Fuck that. Push in harder.
Yeah,
I don't think he could go any harder. Poor Don. Somebody save Don.
That's not devious or horrible. So it was way out of line. And there's where it collapsed. Unfortunately, it couldn't be repaired. And unfortunately, instead of just letting it drift by or him coming on saying, "Hey, I shouldn't have done that," he fed it in his analysis, and it began to grow, and then it was unfixable. It immediately made everybody guilty.
What? It made Don look dumb.
Everybody having to use their cliche.
No, we're using. Yeah, he's not remembering correctly. Actually, that interview made everyone feel sorry. Oh, poor Candace. Bullshit. Okay, that's what you want to do. Summer led Paw Patrol. Let's put Candace on the interview with a retired detective and put Mom Patrol on her shirt. Let's make it look like she actually paid attention and wasn't a neglectful fucking druggy whore. Okay, let's put Mom Patrol in pink on her and do an interview, and everyone fucking fell for that shit. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Tim talking about how the media will spin a narrative. That's weird.
Yeah.
Of cliche lines.
It's fucking
another point.
Coaching them
hard.
If I
remember correctly, in one of those interviews, I heard Mr. McDonough begin to express about how his child, maybe a daughter, I don't know. I think he said he was in the house and he saw a van or something pull up, and they were basically, or some vehicle to try to kidnap his own daughter. And he ran out like a man would do to cook the guy's goose fast. The guy got away, and from then on, if I remember right, I think he said that was that was an inspiration for him and where his career would be. That was one of those moments in life that happens that triggers your destiny per se.
So
it gives the inspiration for what will be there and the skill set you choose to perfect and utilize to help people.
Oh, yeah, no. I was trying to get a link.
Yeah, it never
And I heard
came
him
up.
tell that. And by that point, he was already biting Don Wells pretty hard. And
Were you jealous or something?
Most
I have
likely.
to pause just a momento, please.
Were you jealous? He was biting on Don's D too hard, I guess.
That I saw some conversation in the chat about if Tim may or may not be a homosexual. I think he's so Christian that he's not allowed to be, and he's got a lot of repressed shit going on. Which
He had a
then
weird
feeds
Facebook
into-
post.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't actually a Facebook post. It was his bio, and it was like, I'm not a gay man. I'm not gay. I don't do gay stuff. Gay, gay, gay. Yeah,
'cause
I
he
played
loved
it on my
God too
past
much.
lives.
If you love God enough, it's impossible to be gay.
Yeah? Hey, Dukes.
He started out a bio with like, or it's in a bio where he's like, I am not this one thing. Never, if you even suspect it, I'm definitely not that. That one thing that I really want to be, I'm not that.
Yeah, he's
Definitely not a
changed it.
clown. That would be fucking weird.
Yeah, essentially that's like you painted as you are, saying I'm not a clown.
I love Jesus too much to be a clown.
Okay. I'll pause when there's some people.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Well, the fire was already done.
Yeah, it's like
And
we're
Mr.
watching Michael
McDonald
Myers
was already
walk through the park.
See, yeah, he's
pretty well
been
against Don.
15 minutes just strolling. Oh, he saw people. Oh, I'm going to pause if I see people, then I'm going to turn around and watch them leave. Because it was a little boy on a bike, if you didn't see. Fucking weirdo.
This was my
The
first
inner voyeur,
quick
he
thought.
can't turn it off.
Yeah, why did... yeah,
Get to it.
there's the wolf. I
For
think...
some reason, Don represented
No, that's the
that
deer.
man
There's a wolf over here.
that tried to steal Mr. McDonald's child.
Why?
Aw,
Which is totally understandable.
he's a pretty big boy.
I think from that
Oh,
moment on,
Nice rack.
however that works in the mind of a man who's been through a traumatic thing himself.
Really though, it's very
But
symmetrical.
when others
Like
started
that
calling
deer
in and
actually has
telling their
very nice
stories,
horns.
He was too quick to believe every word they said and too quick to negate anything that Don Wells said.
what's negate? Why do you have to use
And-
big little words, Tim? You're not cool. Negate.
Negate is to like cancel out something.
Yeah, it's like neglect basically.
Fucking say neglect, Tim.
Well, he
It would
can't because
balance
that's
it
what the
all.
word people use with Candace.
No, it's like a retroactive
Oh.
cancel.
You know, investigator.
He's a pretty
Everything's on equal
boy.
terms. You don't
Look
just
at
yield
that.
to somebody who just suddenly calls in and says, yeah, he did this. I know there was a bunch of, history and rodeos and all that kind of stuff, but still, unless you're an investigator on a job, you don't turn the public loose on somebody for
And-
lynching.
I'm lynching.
that's-
Don't let your racism drop.
You
And
don't do that
dangerous
if you're an
just human speaking.
investigator either.
Because Mr. McDonough really has no clue, really.
Can I just remind you guys, he's doing this so that Summer Wells and her brothers can look back at this one day.
Yeah, this
You
is
gotta have
for
those
summer.
stories.
Yeah, this is
And
all
there's
for
plenty
Summer,
there that he doesn't
so
know
she
about.
can see this.
That
Don's
makes
life.
all of this so much
Things that happen
stranger.
to Don.
What?
I forgot that was the premise, the so-called reason for all of this vlogging. This makes it so confusing to listen to everything he's spewing on about. What relevance is any of the shit that he has talked about going to have in the future for the people he's intending this to be for? Shut up, fucking Tim. This is for you, your clout. You think you're accomplishing something. You're just exposing yourself for wanting to be the narrator controller of everything.
Yeah, it's his alibi videos. Let's be
There
real.
you go.
No, this whole ramble has basically been summarized by I'm kind of pissed off other people say stuff and then I say stuff and no one listens to me. It's been like his whole
FOMO.
point.
He's the walking FOMO.
Not a damn thing.
Nobody listens to me, but they listen to Chris and they listen to the YouTuber. Like he's just
YouTubian.
fucking bitching about it.
He's wanted to be a YouTuber for decades. Holy shit.
Kay
Oh.
wanted to do this before it was a thing.
In that case, Tim, just get in touch with me, buddy. Get on my panel or jump on a political show. Let's dive into that psyche of yours. Tell me
Tim,
what
He
motivates
won't.
you. Tell me what
He'll
makes you
write
tick.
you a long ass weird text message like, I can't take you as being unbiased when you have a friend like Cher over there who just has this wicked, wild imagination. And I could sue her, but I don't.
Oh, he
Why not?
flexes that around, does he? Like that
He's
plays
threatened
again
me.
into his little psycho manipulation of having leverage. It's
He
the
said it in
same
the video. You made
gaslighting.
yourself a public person here, Tim Mullen, with your YouTube channel. You just said that about Chris McDonough. So, like, here we are.
It reminds me of the treatment that he gives onto Don regarding the Summerwell's website. Like, just gaslighting as leverage, though.
Gaslighting. Dude thinks he's a prophet.
That was the biggest. There's
Summer's
no larger
journey.
red flag.
He would probably do something weird with the deer.
So there's many factors that make
Oh,
someone
the cutie.
The fuck is that thing?
behave or say certain things, or on it goes.
I've
And the
never
other
seen
thing
a
about that
deer
is you're
with a
just
white
you're
ass.
exposing not just the man, when you're biased.
Stop checking
It's
out the deer.
family.
Huh?
It's family history. It's our family that's really nice. It doesn't want all this blasted out when it's not the real law enforcement doing it. When there's not a case yet, when there's not a suspect arrested or anything.
Not a case yet.
And that doesn't even count
What do you mean yet?
that he has.
Also, yes, it is a missing
I'm
child.
going with it that Summer's alive. He'll have 4 teenagers.
Wait,
gone.
what?
3 boys and 1.
He's choosing to
Law
believe
enforcement
that
doing
Summer's
it.
alive?
When
Listen,
there's not a case
yet.
when there's not a suspect arrested or anything. And that doesn't even count that he has. I'm going with it that Summer's alive. He'll have 4 teenagers, Don will, 3 boys and 1 girl, who are all going to be trying to figure out what all this was about.
Wait a minute. What? How are we making Summer a teenager? He's gonna have 4 teenagers. So do you have Summer, and like when she's 18, she's gonna be found by, I don't know, the bread lady or like a Seventh-day Adventist cult member? Is this what's going on, Tim? Because that is a fucking weird thing to say. What? If you're going with she's alive, I guess, but like you seemed hesitant about that. Fucking weird.
Yeah,
Also,
the
what do
little
you mean
caveat of adding the yet seemed really forced and almost like a slip. But,
What do you mean it's not a case if there's not a suspect or an arrest? Or what the fuck are you? The case leads to the arrest. What are we talking about here?
This fucking guy.
Not go crazy themselves, or not become vindictive, vendettas, whatever V word,
Is this the wolf?
on getting even with the people that treated their family so rotten.
Why is there a
causing
wolf in
so
a
much
cage
heartache,
in what
especially if it
seems to
turns
be
out
a
that it has
public
nothing to do
fucking park?
with
That's what
Donnie
I'm saying.
case.
And I don't see a top on these fences. Yeah.
I
think
mean,
this
to be
is-
fair, wolves
Yeah.
are bad at
Ooh.
climbing.
Wolf is still snacking.
Oh,
On what?
hi, buddy.
He's so
If they really are
There's
innocent
a black one too. Oh, he's gonna sit there.
of
now.
this case.
Oh, they put the black one in the other cage.
yeah, but the most
You know,
predatory,
SA is the big thing to say. Saw, saw,
the
saw,
most
saw,
predatory
say, say.
wolf is the one holding
Wait,
the camera.
what?
You know,
Saw,
it's,
saw, 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 say, SA. Are we making fun of SA?
Speculation. Total speculation. Big thing to say. Saw.
Just a pretty boy.
Wolf is still snacking.
Tim is fucking weird as fuck. Even the wolf wants you gone,
If
dude.
they really are innocent of this case.
What case? I thought there was no case.
You know, SA is the big thing to say. Saw, say. You know, it's speculation. Total
Why was he
speculation.
just waving at him? What?
Just fine. In the privacy of an investigator's. You know, it's
I have to hear that one more time. That's really fucked
big
up.
thing to say. Saw, say. You know, it's
He's waving at him. So.
speculation. Total
Was
speculation.
that a wave or was that a
Just fine.
proper 45?
In the-
Because it was the right hand.
Speculation. Total speculation. Just fine. in the privacy of an investigator's office and consultation rooms and conference rooms and
Seems very defensive.
Is that not,
speculation, total speculation. Just fine.
Wait.
sir?
Big thing to say. Say. You know, it's
Watch your what are we doing?
speculation. Total speculation. Just
Hello,
fine.
darkness, my old friend.
In the privacy of an investigator's office and consultation rooms and
Does this
conference
man have a
rooms and-
small mustache?
Yeah. He has
The correlation
a
between filming animals and Summer is obviously because Summer likes animals. So after she gets back home from the most traumatic event you can possibly fucking imagine, we'll have some videos of like deer and wolves and shit.
He's speaking in tongues.
Honestly, it sounded like that. He sounds very disturbingly defensive about any essay.
Yeah, say.
Yeah, like
What?
he really has an issue with that.
Well, again, because when you see the conditions of their house and when you know what everybody knows about Dawn, that's one of like negligence and SA are the two things people immediately go to. So it seems like he's just trying to downplay that as much as he can.
Mm-hmm. He is weird, Opal. Sis, are you home? I'll shoot you the link if you want.
Yeah, BRB, I gotta get some food right quick.
Okay.
but absolutely out of its place on social media, on YouTube. And I've not just seen it in him, I've seen it in others. And I totally respect these men. I respect law enforcement maximum.
I don't believe
totally
you.
respect. But I have seen others. And that emotional aspect that they never had to tame in a conference room hardly. They don't have it online. And it's unfortunately when it's exposed.
Yeah, he said
it's huge damage to other
he
people.
always knew something was going to happen this summer. He always knew that.
Weird, almost like he had a deal with someone about his firstborn daughter, maybe?
Well, yeah, second-born daughter, but yeah, his other one's grown and out of the picture, but yeah, and has kids of her own.
Either way, like, yeah, almost like he fucking knew something was gonna happen to her.
Yes, exploited. We'll go over that the next show we do. I want to bring up him freaking out on me when all of a sudden, randomly one day, he just sends me these 2 or 3 pictures, and they're of properties in Utah, and he's like, billionaire land. It's billionaire's property. And then I shared them, and he called me pissed. Very pissed. But I did send those pictures to Equisearch as well. I was like, I don't fucking know what this means. It's weird. So I sent the clip of what he told me about him bitching at me about him, and the pictures. Law enforcement has had that.
And it inspires those of lesser caliber or experience. It feeds their feeds their dopamine fix. Because most of the reason people like this stuff is because it does give a fix. It gives a emotional dopamine fix.
Wow.
Which
Bill,
is really
not a science guy, fucking riveting.
That's why crime stories are so exciting. It gives a fix in a boring world or a crazy world. And it's like anything that inspires dopamine, it can become addictive.
That's the definition of
When you
addiction.
have
Yes,
somebody
good
of
job.
the experience and caliber as Mr. McDonough suddenly become gossip and rumors and thoughts of imagination.
I don't
And he'll
know.
destroy
That was weird
one
too,
man
Marie.
with words, but he'll believe a woman who comes up with, and I should rephrase that, not believe.
I do. I remember he said that. He said, we just got her back and then she got taken. I don't know what that means. I have no clue. Did Tim Mullen
her
take her for a
back?
night? Like, I don't know what that meant. Yeah. I'll have to find the clip of him. He said that. He was like, we just got her back and then she's gone.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that leads me to a
Got her
possible
back
third
from-
theory then. Was this a... Oh, God damn, I hate that. Was
Nobody
this
took
a... What would you even call that? Was this a transaction gone awry? Like they had been doing that, and they always brought Summer back, and then this time they didn't.
That's one of the theories that goes around, is that something happened while she was with a John. They did something, and Don and Candace obviously can't report that.
Yeah.
And she's gone. Yeah.
But allow a woman that comes up with outright horrendous imaginations of how Summer.
Also, don't forget, when we all turned that tip in, Don was followed. 100% followed when he started texting me and Benny and whoever else about traded her for 50 grand because of drugs, or dopped her out, get 50 grand. It was always 50 grand. And that got him. Remember, he bitched, I know you're a cop caller. He knows. And he actually has called me before bitching that he got hauled in or something. Now, I don't know what to believe, because it sounds like, depends who you believe. Ronnie Lawson says they sure got quiet and didn't really talk. They didn't get the chance to talk to him much. Hey, sis.
Hello.
Hey.
How are y'all?
Good.
Tired.
Me too. Me too. Me too, girl.
You just got home?
Yes.
I had to go to freaking Regina, the place that rhymes with fun. I got both my boobs squeezed in between some plexiglass.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you how your titties are.
I fucking hurt. They still hurt. But I got Taco Bell after. And
Casey, it's equivalent to taking your
well, I skateboard. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where you're going with this.
your little things and laying it on a
When my giblets get caught in between my skateboard and the ground, yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Or you could have them somebody
Fucking
lay
really
them
sucks.
Wait.
on a concrete floor and smash them with a book.
Why do they not have to do that to guys to check for cancer? Why don't
They just
boys
do it with
have
their
to get
hands.
Oh, you get fingers up the butt.
Yeah, we just get fucking. And then turn around and.
Yeah.
Turn around and cough.
Did I return at a bad time?
No, I had my boobs squeezed today by a pretty nurse, and then I had Taco Bell, and that was my Monday.
Well, that's a hell of a day. I'd say that's a win.
Yeah.
Well, I hate going.
No, I don't
ready?
want to do that again. Hell no.
Tammie, young lady. Hello,
Yes.
you.
Hello.
BRB.
Oh yeah, Tammie's here now.
I have arrived. The fun can begin.
I'm not milking no more. Make them 20. Why they can't just find why we can't stick our boobs in like a cup and a camera like spins around them? Like why? I don't understand. I don't know.
I don't understand.
It's 2026.
So much better. They
Is
can
it
do brain
not-
surgery, but they can't figure out a better way to do that.
I actually don't know. I always thought it was to squeeze to make sure there's no lumps. Is that not what that's doing?
No. Well,
Oh.
it is imaging to make sure there's no lumps, but it's to flatten it, I guess, because it takes better photos.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's for okay.
And hey, they said bathe yourself, but don't put deodorant on because it ruins the pictures.
I don't believe okay.
What?
Someone's sniffing the titty machine after you leave.
I was gonna say well, I guess they would know. They wouldn't know. Yeah.
I
If
just
you
thought that
know
was
better,
weird.
They would know.
No, I put
Yeah, that doesn't
deodorant
seem
on.
right.
It's a struggle.
Don't put on deodorant.
It said no lotions, no perfumes, no deodorant, and no powders.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wore deodorant. I just wiped it off before I went in there.
Right. Yeah. Well, usually they'll give you a wipey and say, okay, if you here in case you put deodorant on.
Oh, and then I forgot I have a piercing somewhere right here, and I'm like, I can't take that out. And they're like, you can't take that out. I said, no, it's in there. Like, no. And she's like, oh, okay. And so then that was a pain in the butt. It was like getting hooked on the fucking plexiglass.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I do these things? I don't
Struggle.
know.
Struggle.
I don't use that because I don't sweat. Ruby, shut up. Just kidding.
being
The
abused
two
in a
guys are
shed,
quiet because they really
and
have
he won't put a
nothing
stop
input.
to it.
What?
I said the guys are quiet because they really don't have any input.
Because they're like, I don't know. I don't know about this.
Well, me, no. Fried
I have
rice.
a lot
I
of
got
things
food.
to say. I just can't say them on YouTube.
Oh, you're feeding your face.
Yes.
No lotion or deodorant.
Woman that comes up with outright horrendous imaginations
Oh, that's me.
of how.
Oh, that's me. Here we go.
And when you have somebody of the experience and caliber as Mr. McDonough suddenly become gossip and rumors and thoughts of imagination, and he'll destroy one man with words, but he'll believe a woman who comes up with, and I should rephrase that, not believe, but allow a woman that comes up with outright horrendous imaginations of how Summer was daily being abused in a shed, and he won't put a stop to it.
Okay, that one
but
wasn't
just
me.
allows it to be said, acting as if it's just the interview.
He is strung up
But
on
not
the
stopping
Summer
it.
being essayed, right? Say,
No
say,
conception of what that
say.
does to families.
Yeah, he really doesn't
Can you
like
stop
it.
You're
that
living
for
in
a
hell
minute?
every night because you don't know what's happening to your daughter, and you've got to hear stuff.
What happened?
I said, can you stop that for a minute?
Yeah.
He's talking about somebody with a wild imagination, and he goes back to the Pilgrim's days and talks about dragging canoes. But
Yeah, first of all, this is half him just daydreaming, talking about shit.
yeah. And now he's talking about somebody else that talks about stuff.
Yeah, but I thought it was about me, but that's not yet because it can't be because Chris
That's probably
McDonough can't control me. My own husband can't control me. You think Chris McDonough can control me?
Who was he talking about?
Not me.
Yeah.
The other girl. So who? The other girl saying. I mean, everyone said essay.
Yeah.
We all said it because we're not dumb.
Yeah.
You didn't cover this one well enough, Meteor Manager. All right, you just didn't.
Don't got no media experience.
Right.
Yeah.
You know about the new channel you found?
Oh yeah, we found a new,
Tammie,
or an
yeah.
old Tim Mullen channel.
Yep.
Nice. What was it?
I guess it's just a bunch of church music.
He's recording in a different church again,
Imagine that.
and
Wait.
high school talent shows.
High school talent show.
Oh yeah, he did make a full-on like America's Got Talent fucking high school talent show thing.
Wow.
And he also chose to videographer for an all-kids water park event like thing, or it was just the fire department with a hose.
Oh yeah, Civil Rights Simulator. Yeah.
This is a Mormon church, by the way. Did you say Mormon?
No,
Oh, okay.
Seventh Day Adventist.
Okay. Whew. Well,
Was
I
it?
don't know.
Was he filming the other church he was filming? Was it also 7-Day Adventist?
No, I want to say it was probably like Baptist or something. It was giving Baptist vibes or something.
Yeah, kind of Southern Baptist. Yeah.
Okay. That's a big switch.
I hate that I know this.
And if you're using religion as a cover for being a fucking creep, it's
Yeah.
not that big of a switch.
Yeah.
Okay, did you hear where he was just mocking essay, sis? Where he was like, everyone with essay, say.
Yeah, I was leaving the chat and coming in, but I heard some of it. Yeah.
Like that, and people are believing it, and then the sun sets, and then you start thinking, what if that's what's happening to her? When there's no proof, no vindication, just total crazy rumor.
Would you not be
The guy
thinking
that
that?
lets it be played
Right.
and doesn't stop it,
It's-
he's responsible.
What?
Hell every night.
He's
'cause you don't know what's
saying-
happening to your daughter, and you've got to hear stuff. What that does to families.
This fucking guy.
So he's saying all the SA talk is what's making Dawn and Candace worried about her being SA'd at night when they're trying to go to sleep. As
Don
if
said it
you
himself.
Yeah. He said that she's out there getting trafficked to somewhere. People are raping her in hotels, and hopefully she at least gets to see outside still. Yeah,
But that-
Don himself said this multiple times.
Yeah.
That's why this is such a terrifying experience. Because, yeah, as a parent, if you don't know where your child is,
Mhm.
I would imagine that's where your brain goes anyway.
And then
With or
Don said,
without YouTube.
Yeah.
Don said I don't know. Maybe someone hit her in her fucking head with a fucking hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, who did that, Don?
That was so random.
Who
thing
may
to say.
have done that, Don?
Yeah.
Okay, so as someone that's pretty much advertised myself as being an outsider, I've joined up with Quad Squad here to learn way more about everybody involved in the Summer Wells case. This stuff that I'm hearing, which all of you are very familiar with, first time for me, and it is mind-boggling to think of the father is speculating this out loud. I'd be curious when the time comes to hear his tone, delivery, verbiage, but it's such a creepy particular thing to hone in on and talk about loosely. Like, I understand trying to keep the hope alive that your daughter is out there somewhere, but then just spouting out that specifically, did he sound like remorseful and terrified, or was he just like, no, I wouldn't think so, because I've heard him try to speak about it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's what we'll have to do next time. We'll plan. I want you to hear Candace and Don talking. I want you to hear them telling me that now that all 3 of the boys are taken and Summer's still gone, that they're fucking awesome now. Now they can grow together and love each other more.
Oh, perfect.
These are, to me, the most shocking aspects that it's no wonder this is still, to this day, one of the largest unsolved cases, especially with those statements that are out there just dangling. It's so
driving me
disturbing.
bananas.
Everybody's got to be able to empathize with that.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's still on your asses, you fucking idiots.
And he's gaslighting Tim. What Tim's doing is gaslighting. He's saying everything he's trying to push it back on the people, except the person that's saying it. And
that's what I was saying earlier. He's like mocking, essay, to make it seem like that's not what happened.
Yeah. And since he's making such a big deal out of it, then that's probably exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, to me, I'm no clinician, but he's a clear, cut and dry copy of a sociopath, narcissist. The way he gaslights the Wells family, regardless of me not fully understanding their connection in their own damn case, but holding the Summer Wells website, even though Don has publicly stated he doesn't like it, and then dropping posts like the trailer that Cher posted here of saying who's got her next. Like, what the fuck kind of game is he playing? I think he enjoys gaslighting people while pretending he's ignorant to it. Yeah. This is just his psychopathy manifesting.
He's like, oh, these terrible people, they're talking about SA and they're making the parents not sleep at night. No, because Don said it. Cher, what was that interview? Like, how many days? The one we're sitting outside and he talks about her being in a basement. And he looks at that, it's the one where at the blue tank top that's inside out. That interview. He talks about it. He talks about it through the whole thing.
You got me reminiscing. I forgot that I got to see Candace in her underwear a lot and Don in nothing but his sweet, sweet boxers.
And you know what? I'm so glad you shared a lot of things with me, but I appreciate you not sharing that.
Man.
Here, my God. Oh, my goodness.
I took one for the whole team.
Yeah, I appreciate you not sharing that with me. The phone calls are good, but I appreciate you not sharing.
And I told you I felt like I was being groomed together. Like, remember when I was like, what about the 17-year-old mistress? And Robin, the bread lady, the church member, was like, Cher, come on. Is 17 really so bad? He's in his 50s, you fucking weirdo. Yeah, that's bad. Now I know what the church is okay with. Yeah.
Gross.
Hey. You missed it.
I'm sure I did.
Oh, sis, so people were telling, they were in chat earlier, like, Mark, so whatever they said, Mark's like sick of you, poor Mark, and whatever.
No.
How does Mark feel about you being on panel with boys?
Damn, why did they come in when I wasn't here?
I don't know. So I called Mark out here, and he basically laughed at them.
Did you get him, brother?
Yeah, he got him. He said
look at his face, huh? Would you trust another lady with different...
Wait, do we have the same microphone?
Oh, we actually do.
Yeah!
Become best friends?
Nice.
Here. Clang, clang, cheers.
No, I might turn my mic off again. I don't know how to do things.
Hey.
Eli, how much more time you got?
Not much, but I'm bleeding it out.
Okay, we got...
Fried rice. There's rice grain in my throat. Oh,
Like,
God, it's happening live.
13 minutes left.
You have to turn your mic off and let Cfowls talk to you for about 15 minutes, and then
Oh, that would be,
Yeah.
so we can clip it.
that would be so funny. I got my camera off,
You
don't
talking
worry.
about a freestyle? What? Sorry, I'm too busy choking on Chinese. What?
Well, since my mic wasn't,
Huh? I want Chinese.
It died and
Hey!
saved my chat.
Oh, yeah.
That was so funny.
Now, Sharon needs to let her mic die so Cfowls can save her chat.
Oh my God.
Challenge
We'll
accepted.
plan that because, like, I would need to go pee first because I would pee myself. I had 4 kids. Leave me alone.
Right? That's okay.
He can do it. I know he can do it. He's been doing this for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Don said that himself, so you're not going to turn that around.
I'm gonna make Tim Mullen mad, and I'm gonna start a goal. You guys know I never do goals, but let's do it on Tim Mullen's fucking time. How about that? We are at 21 and a half minutes of a 37 and a half minute video, so we'll get to it so that, you know.
When you're living in hell every night because you don't know what's happening to your daughter, and you've got to hear stuff like that, and people are believing it, and then the sun sets, and then you start thinking, what if that's what's happening to her? When there's no proof, no vindication, just total crazy rumor. The guy that lets it be played and doesn't stop it, he's responsible. And so yes, the whole Mr. McDonough completely responsible for some horrendous things that were done, horrendous things that hurt people.
Why? Because he made Dawn look bad and made
really
Candace look better? And Candace is supposed to be the patsy in this bitch? Is that why, Tim? I'm on you. You hate women. You hate women so much you have texted my husband about me multiple fucking times. You've bitched at Dawn about me. You don't like women. This is why you're still a single man. Okay? No kids, no wife. I thought this was going to be the weird-ass video about your true love, high school sweetheart dying as you are staring in a fucking stall in a barn, reminiscing about your dead past girlfriend. It got very fucking weird. Very weird. And then all your good friends around you, they all died too. I thought that must be the next video. We got to get there because it's fucked up, Tim. You're just a weirdo.
How does he not think that the Chris Madonna video where he actually went in and showed us how summer? How does he not think that didn't put ideas in people's head?
100%, and that's where he's got the biggest problem too. Candace is supposed to be the patsy. Remember, Dawn has 7 alibis. Candace is going down. All right, except for every time where you thought there was about to be an arrest, it was always about Dawn's going to prison. Whatever. Hey, Tim Mullen, explain to me why in every conversation that your fucking best friend, your pirate buddy, has had, he is always talking about life in prison for whatever happened to Summer. Now, that's telling in itself. Assuming he's getting life in prison, only my dad can help him now.
That's
me.
I have not forgot. Yeah, go ahead, Cfowls.
I think we were pretty much about to say the thing that speaks to itself. I'm about to get life. I need to talk to a guy who's gotten in some serious trouble before.
He wanted somebody that's been there, done that, and that could perhaps help him get into the correct mindset and what to expect.
Well, he's used to prison, but he's not used to prison with murder charges. Are you, Don? Murdering a child or harming a child. Let's say she's still alive, and maybe it was just say. That's not going over well in prison either. And
that's arguably worse.
And I would think the age of the child would be even worse. I mean, either way. I mean, it's terrible anyway. But you know what I mean?
No, either way, you're
harmed
fucked.
A child in any shape or form, you are going to get destroyed.
Hey, Rogue, your opinion? Let me see. What'd you say? Sorry.
Has Chris Madonna has more?
Yes, Ronnie. It's pinned. A comment. Thank you. Eli will be with Josh on Stuck in the Middle, so we'll be tuning in there. We're going to finish
I'm
this
a host
video.
on Stuck in the Middle now?
Wait, no. Didn't I say Eli?
No, you did.
The comment says me and Eli are. For the record, I am a friend of Stuck in the Middle, but that's not my show.
I just
for the record, the show.
Natural Circus? Natural Circus. What'd you say, Eli?
Cfowls is the circus. The channel, and thank you so much to those of you in chat. All of you are always so graceful and lovely. Thank you for sharing all honestly, this is all a collective project, and everybody out there with a channel, please drop those links. I subscribe to every single one of you, but the channel that I'll be on is can be a little political or controversial, but we always are just trying to promote dialogue, and that's it. And we are going to have an open phone line, so we get all kinds.
Mark didn't know what kind of thing that was, so he's actually very intrigued to tune into it tonight, just so you know.
Who is? Mark?
The Beard of Reason.
Marky Mark, the Beard of Reason.
Oh, boy. Okay.
The not wife controller. Oh, my
Gotcha.
gosh.
Yeah, that, okay.
You guys would die. We go out in the bar and we let other people hit on each other. I let women hit on him. He lets men hit on me. It's pretty fun.
I've chosen not to divulge my particulars, but
I just say I don't know why there's always a Save Mark campaign going on when
that messes my hashtag up.
I think he's living his best life. I don't know.
I personally enjoy when I know other dudes want to bang my girlfriend, because guess what? I get to.
Yeah.
Guess what? I know what my hashtag is now. Hashtag Mark living his best life. That's my new hashtag.
There you go. Yeah, we got to start that.
Yeah.
So if I said come out here, babe, are you living your best life? I fear what he might say. Should we do it? Big Daddy.
Can
you come here?
Hashtag Big Daddy living it.
Hashtag. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I've gotten shit for that too, but like whatever. He's
That's
very
a good
tall
comment
and
from-
I'm
from
tiny.
Rogue
Who
there.
cares about
Are you living your best life with me?
Absolutely.
Oh. I thought he was gonna be like, oh yeah, like, best life.
Blink
trapped
twice
and I don't
if
wanna
you
be
need
here.
saving. Blink
Hashtag
twice
save Mark.
if you need saving, Mark. We're here for
They
you.
said blink twice. You guys, just so you know, this is the sign for abuse.
Nope, you need the wink.
So
Life is a Hey!
Look, I want to give some flowers.
DB on camera. We all just watched it.
All right, that was
so good.
that was a domestic. I saw it. Rogue is mentioning how Cher, you are apparently one of the few, if not one of the only people that speaks on Tim Mullen. So that if that's the case, because I haven't done my homework here.
Some people do, but like they don't dig in as deep into Tim Mullen's arse like I do. Tim loves it though. He loves it.
We can't get. Too bad we can't get him on video though. He's always behind it. Nobody ever gets him on video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's mastering
he's
that
all like-
Michael Myers silhouette he's got going on.
Right. He's always behind it. Yeah, with the freaky Slender Man.
Thank you, Ronnie. He is
Freaking Slender Man.
Slender Man. Yes, he
himself.
reminds me of
Apologies.
Slender Man.
Yeah,
Bad learning curve.
because he
Hope it's
goes
a
in
learning
and
curve. Hope you
steals
realized.
souls.
Oops.
That's him. The souls.
But you don't do that. You don't allow insane imaginations. Not that the person's insane, but the imagination.
Ayo,
goes-
you went to the loony bin twice from what Candace Bly has told me.
Yep.
You went to the loony bin, even if it's not twice, you for sure went one time, my guy.
Hey, they have candy there.
He really did. He went to the loony bin.
Yeah, he did. I heard. Yeah, for sure. I know for sure at least once.
Yeah.
So crazy.
You
Then
are
it comes up with
right.
a story that every day the daughter can be dropped off in the shed for men to have her, and like nobody knows it. Boys don't know it. Nobody knows it. It just gets insane. But it feeds those who can't control their emotions, who also have the power of YouTube if they want to.
Just so you're aware, CPS come and take the boys, okay? They take the boys. They don't just take other kids of families for having a missing kid. We know that Brandy Vaughn still has her other kids. They didn't come in and take her kids.
Nope.
They took your kids. And then your own kid said, and I've had to be there, and I can't even... Dawn, we've had this conversation. It is a fucked up place to be when you're telling another fucking adult who's your caseworker, and probably like your 50th or 100th caseworker, you're like, you know what? I think I'm done. I really just want to stop visits and all communication with my mother. Okay, that is a real fucked up place to be. I did not enjoy that. I know your boys went through that, and that's what they chose. They didn't choose that because they were fucking getting butterflies and puppies and rainbows at home.
Right.
Like what? I went to multiple homes where I was continuing to get physically abused, sexually abused, And I got to a point where I was like, why can't I just be with my own family? If I'm going to get treated like this anyways, let me be with my own fucking blood then, right? But it's a fucked up. So for them to choose that, all three of them chose that, allegedly.
That is wild. That is
Hey.
out of this fucking world wild. Speaking of quick interlude, there is a personal friend I have, Cher, and I strongly believe with your experience and me knowing you as I do, I think you could really help this young lady. She's in her 20s. She's been through the system. She's in recovery, a sober living. She just got fired. I adore her. She's a sweetheart. She's going through so much, and I think you could really help her. So if you don't mind, in the back streets, I'm going to send you her number.
Yeah. And if you want to send her mine, that's probably better so that she can feel comfortable and reach out when she wants to, and I don't just
Understood.
make her uncomfortable.
Will do. Yeah, I have to catch up with her because she's just been going down a cycle, and it's very reminiscent of some traumatic shit that's happened in the past and ain't gonna happen on my watch. This is my problem. I love you guys. I hate saying that shit. I have to go. It's official. Yeah, I know. Okay, Mr. Clown Face, whatever. All right.
No,
What do you want from
All of
me?
you are
you got
amazing
like 12 minutes left.
You know, I got a mess. It's official prep time because we're gonna be on a little earlier.
Fuck you, Josh. No, I'm just kidding.
Take that literally. All right, no. But,
all right, we'll catch you over there shortly.
All right, salute, and
Love
yes,
you, bye.
witchy one. I did say you're graceful and beautiful. I think you're all graceful and beautiful. Fellas, you might just be excluded, but you know we'll see how the night goes. All right, no. Peace out. Much love. Keep it going.
Bye, Eli. Behave now.
Well, when you put it like that, Miss Tammie. Okay, we'll do. I'm out. Peace.
Use it. And before you know it, you've got guys threatening his life. We all know about all that. I mean, you have people twice in the same few sentences say they want to pull their 9mm and put it to his head.
Shut the fuck up. That did not happen.
I'm not saying Mr. McDonald is guilty for that, but I'm saying once it's ignited by someone of a professional status.
That's a fucking wood chipper, idiot.
Yeah, nobody. I haven't. Who threatened that? By the way, damn.
Rookies, especially those who suddenly have a little influence using a YouTube channel.
Oh.
They start inspiring those of mental deficiency, whoever they are. And I'm not saying the one with a 9mm was. I'm saying anybody. It inspires those kind of emotions in people.
Oh, that wasn't me.
And it wreaks havoc. Absolutely havoc.
Sick hawk.
It's dangerous.
Bro.
It's horrible, and it causes more damage on more damage. And every time it would do it, yes, Don would get on to try to counter it, because he's sitting there trying to keep his sanity and not think about his daughter being abused, in some other guy's shed.
Yeah, because he was doing so well before. Clearly.
What?
Yeah. Go ahead, see.
He was doing so well before, clearly. He's trying to keep his sanity now. Everything was going fucking great before.
Yeah. I mean, he's only tried to sell his other kids in the past with his other wife before.
Right.
So, yeah.
Perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. How dare us all think that, it was an option again when your 5-year-old goes missing
how dare
before.
we be suspicious of a man who already tried to sell his kids?
Yeah.
And so then what do they do? Then they take what he says in his fits of response, and then they use that against him. And neither knows how to stop. They point their finger at Don all day long about him.
I put my finger at you all day long, Tim
They're on
Mullen.
total equal ground because they couldn't stop either. They had to feed the entertainment like wolves.
Is
that what you're doing? You fucking. First of all, that's a fox, idiot.
I'm not saying they're wolves.
No, that was a wolf. That was a wolf.
Was it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He gets a really shitty video, but yeah. He said that's a fox.
I'll be the judge of that, because that's not a fucking wolf. The other one was.
Hold on.
And neither knows how to stop. They put their finger at Don all day long about him. But no, I'm sorry.
That's a wolf.
They're on total equal ground because they couldn't stop either.
Hold on. Maybe we get a better view.
Feed the entertainment like wolves. Gorgeous wolf.
Wolf. That's a wolf.
Oh, you're right. All right.
That's got to be clipped. You fucking idiot.
That tendency.
Jared, do you
Get a
have
better
him?
camera, you fucking wannabe YouTuber.
Do you have him sped up talking like, or is he at a normal pace talking? Because he sounds really anxious.
No, it's sped up. I have it at
I'm
1.5.
like, man, he's really getting upset about this. He's like really about to freak out.
But he has been literally just hiking for 25 minutes now.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much studies you can read on the pack mentality. It's like a mob rule spreads, and YouTube is one of the worst.
Ah, why'd you pick us then,
Factors aren't in place
dumbass?
fully yet. Most of YouTube does is say a few initials and maybe you can get by with something. And they've got a few other restrictions, but there's not restrictions that need to be done.
So, okay. All right. One of the neighbors already let the cat out of the bag that we were being watched during Chris Watts days, and I already knew it. I said it from day one covering Summer's case. I said, I have this fucking weird vibe that we've all been watched before. We've been watched before this girl went missing, and I don't know why I felt that. And then it was like a year later, yeah, we were watching them. These motherfuckers did this at Chris Watts' case. So I admitted to watching us during Chris Watts' case, which was years before 2018, 19, 20, 21. Summer was fucking 2, okay? Fucking wild. And what did we do in the Chris Watts case? That I don't think we have actually done in Summer's case. We started initialing in the Watts' case because of all of the fuckery. So he was watching as well.
Yeah.
Mad about using people's initials?
Yeah, all people's initials. We've not really done that in Summer's case, have we? I can't recall doing that in Summer's case. We did that in Chris Watts' case, though.
Yeah.
So fucking tell us you were watching without telling us, because you just did, in my opinion.
Why is that the thing you're mad about?
Yeah.
Because we had to use Nicole Kessinger's NK all the time because we couldn't even say her name because we were getting so much crap from it. But now, since that's not her name anymore, we can say it.
We can say it, yeah. I always said it.
Right.
Our caliber.
Say my name.
And I think we should all totally agree on that. There should be no way that you can play somebody's private telephone call publicly on social media without their permission. It's a no-brainer.
Huh.
No.
You fight it all day long until it's you.
It's really weird. I don't play calls that I have with my fucking friends. I don't show our text conversations with my fucking friends. It's really weird that I only seem to do that with like suspects and witnesses to cases.
Crazy.
Weird.
Remember that investigator thing you were talking about?
Or me. No, that ain't free speech. Free speech is the phone call.
It is.
In Tennessee, we're allowed, as long as one person agrees to it being recording, which could be me, let's say I call you, then that's legal.
Yep.
I can do that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just one person. I don't even have to tell you I'm doing it.
Right.
But until social media came, that wasn't going to get blasted to the whole world. And phone calls are not a real person. We're talking to little machines when we're on the phone, and we'll say things, we'll respond in certain ways, we'll do lots of things that aren't the same as when we're in person.
Are you trying to OG shitbag us right now and be like, well, when I was secretly recording people, we weren't putting it on the internet?
Yeah. No, he was keeping it for his own personal fucking watchbacks later, you fucking weirdo.
Even creepier.
That's what he's saying. I recorded people, but like I just played it back for myself all the time. And
Good.
That's what I heard. I don't know about you.
And Don would do the YouTube. And that's really where we're trying to hold it at right now, is the great interviews of Chris McDonough, except for the shed, which, there's a Bible scripture, a little leaven, a little yeast. Leaven's the whole lump.
Ew.
Just takes a little. Well, the shed was the leaven. It destroyed the 2 wonderful loaves of bread.
Huh?
What?
What?
Wait. Now, hold up. Now he's talking about the yeast. I think he listens to ICP.
The shed destroyed the thing that gives you nourishment? Okay. This just turned into some fucking adrenochrome, like, fountain of youth shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo.
I don't even know if weirdo is the exact.
For Candace to welcome you into her home.
Okay, here we go.
That was a woman welcoming you into her home, into her life, into her yard.
Okay.
You're a guest.
You were a guest. My next detective guest, but
Chris Madonna didn't do anything wrong there. He was very respectful.
he was. Because if that was me walking down those stairs, I would have been like, "Whoa, girls gone wild!" I would have called that shit out immediately.
What the fuck do you have a dungeon in your house? You creep?
That's what, I would have been like, "Whoa, boobs!" I would have just.
He really done well, I thought. I mean, I thought he was as respectful as he could have been.
Well, that's the problem, sis. He made Candace look good and Don like a fucking.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Like Don?
Yeah.
No, he didn't like that.
I feel like he wanted Chris to point out stuff and kind of blame her for, summer's gone because look at this house.
But don't put a Mom Patrol shirt on her before an interview, dumbass.
Right.
Don't play on people's heartstrings like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if he puts it out there, others will tear it apart. People that don't understand the lifestyle of this area, people that don't understand.
We'll
why.
see you
Joke's
shortly.
on you, asshole. I'm from the woods.
Why. And, we'll always judge on our own convictions and blah, blah, blah. I won't analyze that.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, I don't judge because you live in the sticks. I judge because you're a creepy
that.
fuck. And that's coming from me.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm out in the woods cutting wood and usually on this stuff.
Yeah, Tim, that is bad. When you got freaks like some of us saying you're a creep, or creeps like some of us saying you're a creep, that's a problem.
Tim, there's one song I would like you to listen to. It's called To Catch a Predator. You figure out which one you are in this situation. It's a great song. It's about Violent J kidnapping the local PDF files and stabbing them multiple times in his basement. It's a wonderful tune.
Don was supposed to meet with him, with Candace, during Chris's interview. I'm not 100% sure. Don decided to leave because Tim Mullen was like, get the hell out of there, just let Candace go in there, because it looked like shit. And I think they thought Candace was going to get dragged.
Yeah.
But Candace actually came out of that interview with people feeling sympathy for her, including from me, actually.
Yeah.
So, and it made Don look like shit.
Yeah, it did. Because he wasn't there.
Because he wasn't there. He let Candace take the fall as usual. Yeah. Like, what a man. And we know you were there because Candace has been out for the fucking day and doing interviews and stuff like that with the church member in the background that we see. And if you ask me, Chris McDonough did y'all a favor because he never told nobody that. He just released the interview one day. Never fucking said anything about... He let us find that out for ourselves. Chris McDonough could have made shit way bigger than he has, and he never did. Yeah. Now, I mean, I don't obviously love everything he has done. I like a lot he has done, but it's weird to be so hung up on Chris McDonough when he didn't do anything but what he was invited in to do.
Yeah, I agree. I
Well,
think he
was Chris like the most? Was he the biggest YouTuber, I guess, that covered this at the time?
I'd say so.
So he's hung up on him because he has the biggest YouTube numbers. That's why he's mad at Chris.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You have lots of viewers.
Yep. Lots of viewers, ex-detective. Yeah. He knows he was reporting to the fucking law.
Well, I'm sure there's all that, too.
I started to listen to others that Don was calling into because I saw what they were doing. Oh, it was so obvious.
Because Chris McDonough has, like, what, 500,000 subs or something?
That's what I thought. I thought he was doing pretty well for himself.
He gets, like, I've seen, like, freaking 30,000 people in his chats. It's crazy.
Which is why he's so worried about now there's 30,000 people listening to Chris McDonough talk about Summer Wells and the case and all this,
Yeah.
Now he's freaking out because that's 40,000 people that know he's a piece of shit.
Yep.
His vulnerability. And since most would be women, they would essentially go into their mother mode and would just woo him right to him until he let down his guard. And he would try to open up and be honest, whether he was whiskeyed or not. And it was all bogus and fake. And that was just so clear.
This might be the dig at
That
me.
was so obvious and so clear.
Wouldn't you want him to be honest in his
They were using it
interviews?
for entertainment.
Right.
Just everybody kept saying we're doing this to help find Summer. Yeah, that'll be another topic.
I'm sure it will. But he, out of his own mouth in this video, said that he kept it to YouTube. So if Tim Mullen had it his way, Summer would just be forgotten about. It's only basically YouTube, except for once or twice a year when the news fucking people actually cover it out of Tennessee. Only the fucking same two. Other than that, who talks or shows about Summer? Not her parents. Not Tim Mullen.
Nope.
It is YouTubers, so you can fuck all the way off.
Right.
Also, we're watching this on YouTube, asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, Tim.
That you put on there.
Tim, dude, you're getting old. You're slipping, all right?
And it was so clear. And unfortunately, quite a few of them just don't like law enforcement to start with. And that's what killed me, too, because I have a huge respect for law enforcement. They're a billion miles past any of us and what they can do these days.
Me not liking cops has
Science.
nothing to do with me wanting to know what happened to a
Technology
child.
is huge. Their experience is huge.
The way I feel about cops is my
No,
problem.
rookies
Don't
just
worry
asking
about
questions
that.
thinking they're going to find the answer. And it's not a bad word, rookies. It just means, good grief, put me on a ball field with a professional ball team, and yeah, I'm the rookie. Rookie. It's a office of inexperience, and there's no training for YouTube creators how to be a YouTube creator. There's no psychological training on how they can affect people, sociological training on how they can affect people. It's just one big gigantic learning curve party, but these are humans. Humans are the toy of the party. And I'm not saying there's not sincerity, but it's sincerity of a rookie. They don't know what they're doing. They do not know the damage. They do not know how they're aggravating the situation.
TBI told me to keep him talking, dumbass.
Especially somebody who's battled anyway in their life. You know, you don't pound someone who's already has weaknesses, because you'll push him over the edge.
Timothy,
and you think you're doing.
let me talk to you about a man who has some darkness in his life. Oh God!
But you're not really listening because law enforcement tells you you're not helping. So there's really no.
Oh, he can't be talking about me. Law enforcement said, as long as you're comfortable, keep him talking. Tim, you've lost your rabbit ass mind. Hey, Aussie True Crime. This motherfucker.
Hi, Aussie.
Way to wiggle out of it. Those who know best are telling you you're damaging it. You're damaging the case.
Are we
and
though?
not only damaging the case,
Or are we
but you're
damaging what
pushing
you
people
want
to
people to
suicide.
think about the case?
And then when people try to step in to help these people from losing their own life because of the attacks of unprofessional individuals. Don't have to
The
be
most
professional, just
professional
experienced with
motherfucker you've
humans.
ever met. Trust me.
Yeah.
Kindness, consideration. Like you mentioned, guilty until proven innocent, which isn't what it says. Yes, you're innocent.
No,
until
I
proven
just
guilty,
don't
but
think
the
they're
people are the ones who do that. And they're good at it. And
See Ronnie
Yeah.
in the chat too.
occasionally something good pops out of social media. Investigators and YouTubers that
Investigators.
literally would be the needle in the haystack. Very rare. So it's entertainment. That's the industry. YouTube entertainment industry. News is entertainment industry. Dr. Phil is entertainment industry. It's just how it works.
Interesting, because after this, you have them go on Dr. Phil after he's been canceled, and he's not even a fucking doctor for real, license for, a couple decades. I don't know if people, have actually researched Dr. Phil, but,
Oh, I thought he wasn't ever a real doctor.
I
thought
think
you just
he
started
was.
fucking calling him that.
No, he was, a psychologist, but he
That
lost
checks
his
out.
license long.
That also checks out.
It does sound like he's trying to defend himself, Ronnie.
I'm not saying that in a negative way. That's just how it all works. It's based on advertising and money, and that's just how it works.
I want to see something.
That's a reality.
Part 2, Part 3, The Journey, Chris McDonough. Okay, that's the one. Part 6, holy shit. Part 4, The Journey. The Journey, Part 5, The Summer Wells. Oh, the website, that's... This fucking guy.
Loud.
Meeting Candace by The Journey. Meeting Dawn Wells. I just want to see something.
Hi, Claudia. Did Eli say what they were talking about tonight, or did he just say they were just random talking stuff?
I think I know on the last show they did, somebody called in with very insightful opinions on the Carmelo Anthony case, I believe.
Okay.
So I think they're dipping back into that kind of, but they want to make it like a viewer call-in type episode.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a lot of whatever people call in and bring to the table.
Of opinions and thoughts and ideas, yeah.
I don't know that case, but
Oh,
that
you
sounds
don't?
fucking interesting. No.
Well, it's super racist, so that's all you need to know about it.
Oh.
Yeah, because a black person got in trouble for killing a not black person, that clearly means it's racist.
Oh.
But he clearly needs to be in trouble because he killed him.
Yeah, but he also just walked up and stabbed a guy, so
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. he clearly needs to be in prison. for
See, the
that.
problem is you can't stab people.
Right. Because you don't. And he was at a school event, and he shouldn't have even had the knife with him, and he was over on the other team's side in their tent. And they asked him to leave, and he would
Yeah,
not.
it's real quick cliff notes. Basically, it was a track meet, and some kid just rolled up in the other track meet's tent, and they were like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!" And then he wouldn't leave, and they tried to like kind of push him back, and he said, "Oh, touch me again and see what happens." So they went to push him back again, and he just fucking stabbed him.
And killed
Jesus.
him in the heart.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And now everybody's mad because it's racist, and also this kid's parents started a GoFundMe, and suddenly they got a nice ass house and a new car.
Oh, I heard
and
that.
So
I heard
everyone's like,
them.
wait a minute.
They got
I heard about him getting a house and some GoFundMe, but that's all I know.
600,000 off of the GoFundMe. It was over 600,000.
Yeah. So.
I wish I was an asshole. I wish I was a piece of shit human, because I guess it pays well.
I know,
Fuck.
right? GoFundMe money sounds nice right now.
I know.
I'm not saying that in a negative way. That's just how it all works. It's based on advertising and money, and that's just how it works. So that's a reality. So yes, Don especially was being used for entertainment purposes. Did it push him where he's at right now?
Is that true?
Everybody else
Ronnie's
has to decide that on their own.
saying Carmelo Anthony ended up with a public defender instead of an attorney, which is what the GoFundMe was for.
Well, I think what happened was, because I watched a thing on it.
What?
yesterday. Well, what happened was he ended up with. Okay, so they went to, and I seen this from the guy that was working with them. They went to a black lawyer, and the black lawyer wanted $500,000 to defend him. They went to a white lawyer, and the white lawyer wanted $75,000 to defend him. So they went with the white lawyer.
Okay.
Now they don't have any money.
Maybe don't buy a new house that I heard is huge.
Well, they don't have any money to do the appeal. So now he has to have a public defender for his appeal.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's still. You guys raised a fuckload of money on a GoFundMe. You should probably buy your kid a lawyer.
Yeah.
He might have went Ronnie to the public defender, but the where I got that from was there was a guy that was working for them. He was a black guy, and I can't remember. He was like, it wasn't the comedian, it was the other guy, and he said they went with the white they went with the white defense, the white lawyer who only charged $75,000. Now I don't know how much of that's true, but he was the guy that was helping them. But that might not have been what ended up happening,
So, happy birthday, Angie. Texas Roadhouse. Yum.
They might not have even went with the white lawyer either. The one that wanted. They might have went public with the public.
If I was that guy, I'd be pissed if I didn't have a good attorney after knowing they fundraised. Like,
it's his parents.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about it too. Because I'll see if I can find that video and show it. I won't show it, but I'll see if I can find it.
I know the night of the DUI he was pushed.
And then you can go look.
Are we? No. Don't you fucking dare. We all watched that shit live. I was there. I was often on the phone with him. You motherfucker. Tim, don't do that. All right, Casey, hold on. Tim, don't you even fucking dare do that. I forgot about that. This dumb motherfucker. All right. I'm going to slow it down for you. All right. Dawn and Candace are live. They're higher than the fucking Colorado sky. They are drunker than drunk. They are yelling and whooping like each other and drinking, and then they're fighting, and they're live doing this. Dawn hops in a fucking truck while live with a fucking open bottle of R&R or whatever the fuck, and starts speeding down the road. And he's on live with the ex-detective, Chris McDonough, and Josh at the lab, live screaming. And all of a sudden, woo, cops come, and they pull his dumbass drunk ass over. Okay?
Weird.
And he's live, and Don Wells goes, "Oh, guys, I got pulled over. What should I do?" We all saw that shit, right? Yeah. And they're like, I don't know, like, talk to the cop. The whole arrest went down while live. And this is what this dumb motherfucker is about to say.
Works.
Listen what he's about to say.
I'm not saying that in a negative way. That's just how it all works. It's based on advertising and money. And that's just how it works. So,
how does it work? Tell us.
That's a reality.
This guy's a great businessman, I can tell.
Yeah.
So, yes. Don especially was being used for entertainment purposes.
There's nothing entertaining about him.
I didn't find
nothing about where he's at right now.
Did it push him where he's at right now?
Everybody will just have to decide that on their own.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
I know the night of the DUI he was pushed.
Uh-huh.
I told one investigator I don't put Jell-O on anything that Don decided to do on his own. Whether people knew about it or didn't know about it.
You dumbass motherfucker.
Right, Ronnie.
We never told Don to drink and start fighting with his wife, all while live, and hop in a car and speed down the road while on live and get pulled over. And then went to jail for 7 months while his daughter's gone and his kids were taken away. Yeah, YouTubers pushed him to do that. We told him to do that. I'll tell you one thing I never did. I said, Don, before you come on my channel, you shower. Don't be drunk.
Yeah.
Clean it. Like, I want you to look good. I want people to list like this is about summer. And he did. And then that made everyone else mad because Don was only showering for share. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Once again, though, we're running off the assumption, according to fucking Tim here, that Don's life was just going so well before all of this. Like, he wasn't a drunken drug addict before all of this.
We should do a carousel of mugshots. His life was great before summer. He was trying to sell his previous kids from a different marriage. He got arrested sniffing girls' panties and stealing panties from her house or her trailer. He's on his own publicly declared he did essay his stepsisters, but they asked for it, The wind blew his dick the wrong way, and so that meant he had to rape his sisters. That's not his fault.
Obviously.
Right.
No, it's Mary's and Jeannie's fault, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And then when I time again say, Does what your sisters are bringing up have anything to do with why your daughter's missing? Oh, well, fuck them. Dawn, listen to me. Does what your sisters are saying have anything to do with the reason why Summer is missing? Well, no. Okay, then put that on the back burner. Let's just focus on Summer. Talk about Summer. Forget what's going on with your stepsisters. If that doesn't... And then I caught him up on that the one time on live, and he was like, well, obviously it does. SA has to do with Summer's missing then. Say. My bad.
Right.
Yeah, I think without the goddamn YouTubers, people would still come to that conclusion.
The dude does not have a good rap sheet. I mean, we know you found him in prison. You did your profiting to him and recruited him in prison.
Life during these many months. But I know the night of the DUI he was pushed. I saw it.
Oh!
Let's just eat one of the cats. We got too many anyway.
Because I knew him by then and I saw.
Whoops!
I saw the setup.
Into the pan we go.
And to them it was entertainment and ha-ha. And see, we kind of told you he was a no good guy.
Chops.
Yeah.
So Tim Mullins is really on the end of this video saying that YouTubers pushed Dawn to drink and drive that night while live and got arrested for 7 months. YouTubers made him do that.
He's a grown man. For Christ's sake.
I'm not sure the great judge will see it that way.
And when would Don listen to the YouTubers anyway?
He was listening to me.
Yeah, but
that's why he got jealous, because maybe Dawn's not so gay.
Forgiveness. And then those things can be washed away. But it hadn't happened yet. So yeah, I will say that. Putting nothing else aside, not trying to make Don anything, some kind of saint. He won't even do that to himself. He knows better than that. But I will say this.
What?
He was pushed that night.
How many times he's going to say this?
He was tricked and he was pushed. And it was
well, he's got to make it convincing.
Just so you know, we're finding that live stream and we're showing you that live stream. And you tell us how you feel about that, Cfowls, if he was pushed.
He was tricked and he was pushed, but it was a pattern?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what words mean, Tim?
And it was a pattern that would happen. Oh, we would trick him over and over, maybe. Maybe that was the pattern. It was always YouTubians' fault. We tricked him. Anytime bad behavior came, even though before he was ever on YouTube, he was a piece of shit child molester. Mm-hmm. And when someone like that is willing to confess to say, saw their stepsisters and just come out in the open on YouTube, I did that. That's because they're like, don't look over here. Don't look at me raping my daughter and my other kids and selling her off to other men to rape her. We're just saying the words because, you know, and all these things. This idiot, you're confessing to that. Obviously, you're like, just don't look over here. Yeah, but I essayed. You're willing to confess to essaying your sisters.
That's the part you're willing to have people know about you.
Yeah. So it's awfully scary the parts you would be hiding. Already. Hey, listen, you should see Dawn drive.
Oh my gosh. Go over there to Barnes and Noble Crime Time, because after I played that one of my lives was just his road trip and I was so dizzy.
Yeah.
I forgot how bad it was, and I was like, he don't want us to see a near thing because he's driving so fast. Everything was a blur. I'm like, how are we supposed to see the area around where Summer lives if he's just like bumping all around and flying down through there? I was like, oh my god, he's a terrible driver. Drives
Yeah.
like 2 miles an hour.
He's a Mackenzie Shrilla driver.
Oh, yeah.
And let me make it clear. I ain't putting Jello on any decision because he still made the decisions.
He likes Jello a lot.
What?
But the
Fucking
question
weirdo.
is how much
I
of
have
those
never
decisions
heard that
were made
expression
because
before. That is cray.
Jello freaks me out. And now it freaks me out even more.
But
Some of
what
you
does
guys
that
know.
even? Why would you put Jello on? Is that to say his actions are shaky?
You know, no, I don't know.
What does that mean?
They're wiggly, or because he likes children so much, he's just got Jello pops on his
I
mind.
mean, that's probably it. Just a Freudian slip about fucking pudding pops.
Oh my God.
he was pushed.
Was rape one of his issues?
Well,
Uh-huh.
one could call that an issue.
Oh, end the video. All right.
He just ends it right there like a.
So, I mean, that was only video 4, and there's like 6 more. So we'll wait for after. But make sure you guys go to this link here. Do they have their live set up?
I don't know.
Why don't they have it set up yet? The fuck?
Because they're. I can't. Josh already fucking clowned me so hard about this, but because they're always late to their show every time.
Always late to the show.
Yeah, but why isn't it ready to go? I actually, you guys, I've gotten some private comments. I appreciate you for noticing. They said, since I've come back to YouTube and we've done the Quad Squad, I haven't one time pushed my live streams back. I've gone live when I said I was going to go live.
Oh, yeah.
See, Josh? He gave me so much shit that one day we were like, we didn't know what time we were actually going on, so I just said it, and we ended up being like an hour late.
Whatever. We knew, and we discussed privately there would be growing pains in this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You don't know us, Josh. No, I'm just kidding. Well, sub up over there. Put your notifications on, guys. They're going to be live like any time, and we'll be over there.
Wait a minute. Eli said they were going early. What is early?
I thought so. It's 7 for me.
Early.
Must be 9. Oh, I bet it's like in half an hour. He said 9:30.
It's 8 for me. 8 o'clock.
For him,
It's
it's
9.
9 o'clock for Eli right now.
Yeah, he said 9:30 Eastern.
Oh.
So they'll probably have the live actually set up in like 15 minutes.
So they set it up right before they go live.
Yeah.
They don't really give a notice for
I
their
don't like that. Josh, fix that.
Well, I think they try to, and
Yeah.
then it never works out like that.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you set it up like that's why I don't set. Fix mine the day before, but I don't ever make it public because I don't know what's going to happen. Like 24 hours is a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time. So I set mine up, but wait.
Hold on. While we're here, let me see.
It's called Stuck in the Middle.
It's pinned.
Because Disney fucking owns it, but you have to type the actual @sign stuck in the
It's
middle.
pinned. Click on
Is
the
it?
blue link that's pinned in the comments, and it will bring you right there. What time is it in British Columbia?
Probably like
6 o'clock. How is my dad earlier than us?
because
that
he's
normal?
on the West Coast.
Our time doesn't change.
He's supposed
That's
to be. Was it Tuesday night? You're having your dad
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 6 right now there. I would say if we start at this time tomorrow, that would be perfect for Dad, because he like sleeps till he doesn't go to bed till like 2 or 3 and sleeps till like 2 in the afternoon or so. I'm gonna call him. I'll keep you posted, but yeah, probably like around this time tomorrow, or maybe like an hour before this, whatever.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. This time tomorrow night on Cfowls, Voices Behind the Funhouse with my pops, talking about. Let's see if I can find this guy really quick to give you guys an idea. Oh, I just saw it. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, serial killer.
Hmm.
My dad did time with this guy here. I just recently found out about this.
I've heard of that guy right there.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's not him. He killed multiple children. 4, I believe.
Experience an empowered ecosystem designed to deliver actionable insights.
I've got a
that
little
inspire
documentary
growth
pulled up for
and
tomorrow we can go
sustainability,
over,
so
and
you can
then
see further.
Whatever. Obviously, my dad's gonna have hella stories that nobody else has.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna devolve into a conversation with your dad.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Ever in the history of Saskatoon.
50 years ago, 4 children went missing in Saskatoon.
There are some stories that have had a great impact on the history of Saskatoon, and unfortunately, this is one of the worst ones.
Oh,
It was
look
the
at
summer of
the local historian of Regina.
Oh.
1975, the case gripping many.
Thousands of children who, weren't allowed to go out, parents who were in fear for their children's safety.
June 15th, a boy age 9 and a girl age 12 went missing here on Saskatchewan Crescent East.
This is where the children had last been seen, and their bikes were locked up. So we're standing roughly where it happened.
Then, just over a month later, it was here on Central Avenue, the site of this restaurant, where 2 girls, 7 and 8 years old, were last seen. A reward of $10,000 was ultimately offered, and many local businesses and people pitched in to search.
What it kicked the panic in our city. Now parents don't trust their children going anywhere being out of sight.
Both locations where the kids were taken were well populated.
What David did was he went and offered to buy them ice cream, and all the children went for it. And that's how he got them into his car.
Oh, God damn it.
Tim, what's that sound like?
Mm-hmm.
Tim Mullen. What a great way to end it, actually. I didn't even know that would be like the little bow. Puppies.
I mean,
and
we'll
ice-
obviously get to it tomorrow on my channel, but do we know why he was doing this? Is it
I
the
don't
reason
yet.
I think it is?
I don't know anything really about it yet.
Perfect. Good. Yeah, we'll learn together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Thank you.
We're glad you're clueless. There you go.
No, that's how I try to do.
Yeah.
Aside from like the Watts case, I watched the Netflix documentary, so me and Cher could talk about that. But I try to go in with as little information as I can, so I can A, not have as much bias, and B, legitimately, like in real time, you guys are gonna watch me connect the dots.
Yeah. I talk to you a lot about summer, but I say the topics we talk about on podcast on your channel, we don't really discuss before we do the not a lot about Glenn Rogers. A couple things I said maybe, but yeah, we don't really discuss them in depth either.
Really, I mean, yeah, me and Cher talk about it, but I don't really look into summer that much when I'm not like doing this.
That's like when I do.
Am I driving you crazy with it yet? Am I like that weird can't let go?
I mean, no, you're personally involved in it at this point. Like, it's a little bit different coming from you than if it was just some random fucking YouTuber that had never talked to anybody or didn't know. Like, you have more of an inside than probably 90% of everybody else. So it makes more sense that you're more involved in it.
Yeah, I'd
it's not
say
just like some weird
white
thing.
boy, Benny, me. I don't know. I'm leaving a couple out, but there's a few people. All right, you guys. Well, make sure you're at that link. I'm gonna end this one. I've been busy all day, so I just want to go. I don't know, lay down and be lazy, and ice my boobs.
Yeah, that was a fun little warm up, I guess, for tomorrow.
Right? Yeah, I didn't want to watch too much because I want to learn too. And then I'm curious, like, I don't know. Obviously, we're going to hear a different side than what the media has put out about this man because, this guy helped my dad pass his GED. I guess he's just, like, super smart.
That's kind of what I'm interested in. Is like, what was it like just living with this dude?
Yeah.
To like just fucking existing around this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop down so y'all can end your live, okay?
Okay, love you, sis.
Okay,
a
love
good
y'all.
night.
See you later. Bye. Bye, chat.
Do you have any last words, Cfowls?
No, it was fun. Thanks for having me up again. I'm sure we'll do this more in the future. Yeah, everybody make sure you're notified and tuned into my channel for a conversation with Cher's dad tomorrow. And a bunch of other stuff we're always doing. And here, within the next week or two, I'm going to start pushing more skateboard content again and start working on the store. And there's going to be a plethora of shit coming to my channel within the next week or two. So, yeah, just stay tuned for that.
Yes, I've got plans too, but we'll talk about it later. Fraudulent GoFundMes, silencing
Yeah,
other
speaking of
women,
which-
bullying other women because they're just like, I don't know, have a
Yeah, speaking
career.
of women shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. God.
All right, chat. We'll see you over at Eli's and Josh's. Stuck in the middle. Click that link. You got like 30 more seconds.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, Casey.
Later.
Literally. All right, you guys got 30 seconds. Click that link, and then we're outie. Bye.